Ladies and gentlemen, the time has hit 0 and the song is now done. Do you know what that means? I think it's time for some fun. Alright, I think we're all good to go. Let me just get the game up. Check 1, 2, check 1, 2. I think all is good. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I think that's all good. Sorry, I loaded this up and it still had the same thing from before, so I just had to double check that everything was in the right spot. Excuse me. Me. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la. Alright. Let me just grab one thing quickly. There we go. Sorry, just have to get something up and running. Alright, so let me just get our team in here because we need our team for tonight.
First was stuff because it was getting gloomy.
Gloomy? There's no time for gloomy. There's no time for doom and gloom. It's time for boom and zoom. Anyway, what is up, guys? This is Brownie of the Joy Charge Gamers, charging with joy with tonight's episode of Dynamax Adventure with Friends. And I am Brownie, and these are the friends. Joining us tonight, we got some ragtag crew, as you hopefully know and love them. 2 familiar faces from the Dynamax Adventures, and one who's joining us for the first time with this because I hoped she would do it, and she did. So first off, familiar faces, we're joined by Aeon. Oh.
Aeon?
Oh, he's there, faintly. Victor, are you still alive? And also joining us tonight, we've got Hannah.
Ayo!
And I think she's doing one right now to get to this point. We've got Dell.
Hi everybody, and yes, I am taking on Suicune at the moment.
Oh, you're actually at the end.
Good luck.
Holy
Don't
shoot.
even say it. Good luck.
Holy shoot, she got there that quick.
Suicune is not fun, and one of the computer players chose a center sport and never changed it.
I think they had the lovable wording of, hey, I can Dynamax and go fire. Yeah, right. When do computers Dynamax?
Okay, and us from getting stronger, we're all gonna die.
2 kids gonna die tonight. Alright, so, ladies and gentlemen, if people have not checked their calendars, I would also like to point out that this is the last Sunday stream of 2020.
Oh.
I know! What a bullshit year!
No kidding.
Let's see, we had 2 months that were pretty good, then we had 1 month that was meh, and then it all went boom!
Yeah.
It all went kaput.
Kaput? I don't know what you're talking about. Kaput is such a strong word. Actually, no.
Suicune will not die.
It's because Suicune is built for special defensive walls.
Yeah.
And now you know.
Yeah, and now I'm also worried that it's going to heal if I use a water type. I can try my other couple.
No. Suicune only knows pressure.
Alright.
So in short, you're just losing PP. PP. Nah, funny.
Not funny.
Nah, funny. Speaking of which, Aeon, Merry Christmas.
Christmas one and all.
Oh no.
Yes. Hannah, Merry Christmas.
You too.
Sugar, Merry Christmas. What the fuck? The squirrel's in the chat. Uh-oh. We do not bring him into this call. He joins this call. We have tons of plenty. We have Aeon who does enough of that. So, So if anything else, what we're going to do is we're going to wait for Dell to finish up, and then we're all going to try this together.
Yay.
Or die trying.
You guys gonna have fun until I can either eat the sweet tuna or die too.
Well, considering you're on the last one, if we start one, you're going to be waiting a little longer. So I figured, you know what? I'm going to have a little bit of random fun. I'm going to go to Pokemon Camp for a little bit.
To ride my bike around the Dynamax cave so I can hatch some Iggies.
That sounds like a good idea. But yeah, this is my wonderful team, having their wonderful fun. Zen, where are you going? Zen, stop flying around like a lunatic. It's like Zen's playing border control. None shall pass me!
He's gonna die. He died.
Oh.
That was the third time.
What, what are you doing? Apparently my Volcarona is speaking to Metagross. I'm pretty sure he's saying, just try me, bitch. I can help you. Kotlol says get Palkia to smile. Yes, I will. Galileo.
I'm not dead yet. Galileo.
Yeah, it's 4 lives. Come here, Galileo. Look, he smiles at me. Hey, he smiles. Smile, Palkia. Okay, actually, what am I... look at him, he big boy. Also, I'm so glad we don't have size to scale, although I will admit, though, someone has made a mod for Pokemon Sword and Shield that has managed to hack every Pokemon and make them into their proper sizes.
Oh god.
So you can imagine the fun when you have Dialga, who stands there at about 9 foot tall. You then have Giratina, who's about 11. And then you have Wailord, yep, rightfully said there, Wailord taking up the whole path. Because it's presumed that apparently, by the way, that your trainer in this game is about 5'7".
Damn it, he's taller than me.
A little shorter than me, but we're gonna do.
Yes?
You just defeated Suicune.
Yes! Well done!
Oh, you go.
Yeah, it's alright, Dell. If it helps you to know this, Dell, every capture in the Dynamax adventure is 100%.
Yay.
So, basically, that's your plus side. It's like, you beat the legendary, you can throw any ball and catch it, so you don't even have to go, Ultra, please! Or like, Master Ball, I'm desperate!
Yay. And I'm keeping the sweet.
Can we all agree that when we did our Dynamax adventure, we kept the legendary for the first time?
Yep.
You didn't even catch it on the first try.
Oh, that's right, you... Oh, sorry. Hey, look, guys! We got 2 more wandering Pokemon! Who do they belong? Oh, they're wild. I almost forgot.
I don't want to name Suicune.
Yeah.
I will send it to the box.
Pylos, Mamoswine, also known as Goddamn Chunky. What? I mean, I like Mamoswine. He's big boy.
Big book.
Come on, he big
Recognize you?
boy.
And plus, he is Misty's Pokemon.
What, Misty? Don't you mean Dawn?
Dawn, yes.
Yeah.
No.
Misty had Piloswine. Goddamn, when did that episode occur?
Hey, come on. You know I get the show mixed up.
The same show, different region, but yeah, close enough. Alright, but yeah, so tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we're doing some Dynamax adventures for the first time. We're gonna see if we can help to get through this with Dell, and despite the fact that it is the polar ice cap of this region, I'm apparently sweating.
Yeah.
Huh. We need to kill a legendary. Nappa! Kick his ass!
Yeah.
Thank you. And I'm joined by Best Bug. What?
It's sweating in the ice region. Is that a cold sweat then? I mean,
Quiet,
what sweat
you.
would it be?
I mean, when you put it like that.
Yeah.
Alright. How you faring, Del?
Yeah, I'm fine. I ran into Sonia.
Oh, yeah, she's there after the first one.
Also, I got some good news. My Noidburn has level up to level 1.
Hey! Finally, a worthy opponent!
However, my other 3 Pokemon still need to catch up.
Oh, that's good. Meet my team. Level 100 across the board.
I think Peony died.
Peony died. Come on, we all agree that he should.
Hey.
Well, I mean, he's loving Dad, but he's... I don't know. Aeon, what's your opinion on, Peter, what the frick? Hey, somebody set up camp. Hey, I'll go visit Ben, who set up a camp outside of his area. So you know what? Let's go visit a Poke Camp while Deltas finishes her chapter. Let's see, what does this guy have as a team? Wait, that is a... Oh, wow, that's a team. Naganadal, Dusk Lycanroc, Shiny Sylveon, Shiny Lucario, and an Axew. Show off! There was one here. Oh, Ben. Oh, he tied up. Also, I love the designs of everyone when you see them. This is what I... Yeah, Bella's gone shiny. Everyone take cover. Shugo, not now! We're not with the Pyromancers. They're not here.
What?
They're not here. Not now. Bug, come on. We go back inside the cavern where it's nice and cold. I think.
Nice and cool, you mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, you got a choice of melting ice cap, or you have a choice of other area.
Stop, Ben, and set up my own camp.
With blackjack and hookers. You know what? Forget about the blackjack.
Okay, so now what do I need to do?
Okay, so can you talk to the lady to instigate another Dynamax?
The lady at the entrance?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, would you like to embark upon a Dynamax adventure?
Yes! Okay, right, so back out of that, and you need to turn on the Y-com. I still hate that name. Yeah, so you need
the
to...
one you connected to the internet.
Mm-hmm, yeah, make sure everyone's connected to the internet this time.
Yep, I'm connected.
I'm connected to...
Hey, there's that Suicune!
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I tried to go out inside here. Hey, Dell's online at Pokemon Shield. What do you... Wait, it said you caught the Suicune before you came online!
Oh yeah, I was offline.
Game is stupid!
Yes, I've got this. I do have the Suicune in my party. Oh, little ladybugs.
Ladybugs?
That little...
Oh, Doddles. Yeah, I love the Doddles. I look at them and I keep thinking they're a BEM with a round shell. All right, so Aeon, are you ready?
Oh, good.
All right, Aeon, how about you?
Yeah.
All right, so Dell, you need to talk to the lady to instigate another Dynamax. So you do yes, please.
Alrighty.
And then it should give you an option. So do you have a question? Do you have a question mark screen after saving your game?
Yes.
Okay, so now press plus and type in a link code,
Alright.
and it could be 8 numbers this time.
Do I have to make it up?
Yes. I tell you what. You know what? Go with go with the one we always go with. So look in our group chat and go with that one. But you need to type it in first.
Okay, hold up. Ah, okay, so...
Our little girls are growing up to Dynamax.
She. Okay, it is set. Okay, it is set up.
Okay, so now open up the room with invite others.
Alright, inviting.
And let us know when that room is open.
Okay, it says communicating. And it says a timer is going on. So
Alright, everybody in!
You're in charge of the room.
Okay, ready to battle?
Yep, ready to battle. Everyone gets set up. So now we have to properly work together. So since we have no idea what we're up against, just choose what works best. Alright, so Del, what are you taking?
I'm taking Vesper.
Okay, Aeon. Ooh. You know what? I think I'll take Lorantis. Hannah, what about you?
I'll take the Jigglypuff.
Oh, let me guess. The light screen? Alright, so what's at the end of this one today? Flying! That opens up the possibilities!
Could be anything.
Okay, so it's a Galarian Weezing or a Chinchino. Chinchino?
Chino.
Let's do Chinchino. Let's do it.
So that's a poison type Arcturus.
Yeah, and we have a grass, a fairy, and a bug. We got a poison. Poison! 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 I don't know the song. I don't know anything. Hey, there's that Del I know and love.
Hello.
Jacket style.
Hey, it's called fair game. There's only limited options here. Alright. So Del has an option if she wants to be Big Poke. It's up to you if you want to be Big Poke. We're up against flying, so you know what? I might as well use this now. Oh! Oh! Doesn't save you from physical! Da da da! Boost up! Hey, attack order! That's a good move. And kisses. You know, surprisingly, ironically enough, Chinchino is actually very fast. Stop it. Stop it. Oh no. Big sheep! The giant sheep. I think I've seen a movie like this before. Don't make it. Oh wait, it was a foal that was giant, not a sheep. Hailstorm! You know ice! Let's see. Oh, we see the puns there. Chris can go fishing on account he has the right Lorantis. Quiet you. Wait. Oh, that was Max Knuckle, wasn't it? I just glanced away to see Shugo. Which is... no. Hey! Contrary! Oh. The answer is yes.
Okay.
Ouch! Ouch! Ooh! We need to end it now! Well, there go my buffs! Tail slap on the sheep! Yeah, it's Fury Attack. So, how's everybody doing? This no, skill link. Don't. Oh, you don't have skill link. Okay, that's cool. You know, this is a good question. How does that thing use max knuckle? That's a good question.
Yeah.
Let's hope it's a day we never find out, just like all those random other questions of the Pokemon world. Do Clefairies really come from space? How big is a Wailord's inside? Why does Charizard have the ability to fly through rain and not die? Do you want this thing? Oh my god, 6 hit points!
I'm digging it.
Yeah, take it! About to say, we might as well keep our lives. If that's fair. Plus, she's got triple axle. That can help with whatever flying type's up ahead. Okay, so we can go Glalie on the left or Magmar on the right with a backpacker.
It's bad either way.
You know what? Maybe Glalie.
We'll go.
Yeah, we'll do Glalie because then at least we can have 2 ice types for the boss.
Yeah. Yes, Chris, we're bugs.
I'm a grass type. They're in the Amazon.
I am a bug type.
Also, oh, big boy! Glalie, one of my favorite ice types. I used to love this thing back in Ruby and Sapphire. Hey, I can be big! Big IB! Why's that? Oh! Well, that's fine, because revenge is stronger for you the more your hit points are deducted.
I know.
Hey! That's pretty good. No! Oh. I didn't oh, no!
Not again.
That light screen saved you, because that deducted it by half. You would have been one-shotted. Here. Wait. Oh no, it turned Weather Ball. No. I went for Max Strike to try to slow it down. But because it's Weather Ball, it turned it into Max Hailstorm instead. It's alright. It was the Glalie's idea, not yours. Okay, you know what? Plan B. I completely forgot that Weather Ball changes the Max Strike move too. It's not your fault. You didn't do it. He did it. That would have been bad. Because I'm glad I didn't set this up before, because Steel Roller would have been in play now. Everyone, all systems, full power. Ironically enough, there's actually been professional sets that have run that move. Yeah. Ironically enough, it's mostly like Salamence and stuff like that. Oh, goddammit, Blade. I'm late. I'm so very, very late. No time to say hello or goodbye. I'm late. I don't see why that's not a problem, although maybe I should check the next one because I am technically a grass type. Basically put me or you are both dead.
Exactly.
It just depends what flying type we're up against. Yeah, so what do you miss? We're starting our first one of the night. We're going against something flying, and this is Dell's second ever Dynamax. So we're trying this out. In fact, Dell has only finally picked up the Crown Tundra, which I'm grateful for.
Go.
Love you, love.
Love you too. Okay. Pokeball. Just use Pokeball. Pokeball.
Yeah.
I feel like it's that meme from Joe Cat. Use Fireball. Just Fireball. Only Fireball.
Just fire.
All I'm saying is that there are other options you could pick. So what's your point, Mr. Person in Fireball range? Okay, take it.
I want to swap Pokemon.
Then go ahead. Take it. I feel like it's that scene from It. Hey there, would you like a balloon? Take it. Okay. We have.
Maybe go do a backpacker because we might need something there.
Oh, that's a Durant. You know what? I would be you know what? I'll take the risk. Let's do it.
Fine.
Because the backpacker might be helpful. I mean, granted, I'll admit the berries might have been another option, because that Klinklang might have actually known an electric move. Alright, let's see. You know what? I'll take the wise glasses.
Del Bell.
Okay, good. About to say, Del, don't even ask us what item would work best, because you have a different list than we do.
Yeah. And you guys, I got Shell Bells. Healer items.
Hey, I don't. I didn't have that. I had seeds that buffed in terrain and then a 10 PP. Hey! Best bug. Well, before I got Volcarona. In which case, this thing is second best bug. Wait, who's in oh, wait. Yeah, you're right. Doran's a steel type!
I have one effective attack.
Body press? Then squash it!
One trick wonder.
Light screen! Doran's a physical hitter! I was afraid of that. The thing about Durant is they're speedy and they are physically endurant, but smack them with a special move and they will not like it. But we just need to get through this. I mean, maybe we could give it for Aeon with the reversal for super effective, but... Alright, I'm gonna take a risk. Oh. Well, it gets you back up a little.
You need this job.
That did nothing! What is this Double's defense?
I believe it as a D8
Shut up, you! Da, 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 da. Well, there goes my special attack move. Does anybody have round? No? Just me? Okay. I'm useless. The thing is, contrary on this thing is nice, but it doesn't beat the king of contrary, which is superior. I love Ow. Hey, that went up! That went up! Oh. I thought, wait, Triple Axel did 2 hits. The move is alive! Ah! Uh-oh. Nga, 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 nga. Nga, nga, nga. Winning the goal! That did nothing! I don't believe that Doran is gonna be our wall. Come on, get the freeze! Get the freeze! No! Hey! I finally hit it and did nothing. It's okay. It's not the worst thing that could happen to us. We're perfectly fine.
Got 2 more max life.
Might as well use them. I don't think.
It's really tough.
Yeah. The thing is, does any of us have any special moves left at all? I only had Leaf Storm as a special. You have Steel Roller. Nah! That is true. Maybe we should have taken. Maybe going for the magma might have been. Maybe the. Actually, maybe the Cling Climb. Well, you realize that. Well, maybe the Cling Climb might have actually. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
That's all I can do! Just whatever you did! Do it again! Do it again! Do it again! There we go. Tail slap. 1, 2, oh. 3. Oh my god! The crit! Oh! Yay! Shell Bell! Shell Bell! No! Da, 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 da. How is this thing giving us such a trouble? And the fact that none of us have a fire type. There we go! You know what, Doran? Well played. Now get in the damn ball! Get in the damn ball! So, who wants a Doran?
I am sorely tempted.
Concerning it nearly wrecked us?
Yeah.
Let's see, what has it got? Thunderfang, X-Scissor, Metal Sound, Metal Claw.
Thunderfang for the flying type.
Yeah. I'd say one of you guys get it because you're weaker on the hit points.
Which one?
Whoever.
I'll swap.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair enough. We just gotta pray this is something that is not gonna like either of us.
Cross your fingers.
So it's flying, so it could be a legendary bird, it could be a genie, could be Lugia, could be Ho-Oh. I'm trying to think of the rest. Who is it? Barb! My baby! Kill it! Hey Raven, good to see ya. So who's the target? Completely random. Who hits Articuno? And the one time I do not have a frick, so yeah. I have to kill the symbol of Team Mystic. Game, you have filed my presence! So the good thing I know, this thing does not know Blizzard. I think. No, it actually does neutral damage.
Yeah, I know.
That'll do it! Yes! Boot! Yeah, but And, weather ball! That's all I've got left! Mist. Oh, that's not good. Okay, so just so you're aware of what Mist does, Mist means that their team cannot be lowered in stats. Alright, I would say maybe the Durant might be the best one to Dynamax because of Thunderfang.
Got it. Alright.
Yeah, let's, Raid. Wait, this thing does know Blizzard?! I mean, I know it can learn it, I just don't know if it knows it as a move in this. If it does, then fine, I touch wood now! Ooh, metal set. Yeah, the mist protects it. That's fine, that's fine. If anything, we showed it off. We just gotta pray what this thing... Weather ball! I'm helping! Apparently, it thought I just had to be extra misty. Oh, now I know why Articuno has Mystic as its team name. Now I get it. And also show off your excellent costume. Yeah, Cotlol, Crystal. No, that's a Shugo thing. I'm too late, Cotlol. I went too far. Well, in fairness, Cotlol, Shu to stop playing Pokemon Go, so someone had to make the joke. Okay, light screen. That's good. That's good. Because if this thing is gonna Blizzard, now perish. Hey, there you go. There we go. Nice, nice damage. Hey, electric terrain!
Even better.
Zap. Mega Oh. Anyone join in? What is this bird doing? Ladies and gentlemen, one of the legendary birds feared in Generation 1. An idea. What are you? Oh, Metal Claw. So you know Max Steel Spike. Da, 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 da. There we go! And that gives us a boost! Defense up, okay. Uh-oh. Well, there goes that defense! Nah! Durant missed! Uh-oh. Everything else did that! Oh, the crit! Ah! I can't do anything! Okay. Well, Chinchino did the right thing to get that light screen up in time. Because that probably say... Oh, no! Ow! And its speed went up. It is all on Del for one turn. Del, we're all with you. You can do it. Come on, Del, we're all with you. You just have to tackle the legendary bird of ice. Just Thunderfang it. Go for the... You got the electric terrain. That gives you a boost. Rah, rah. That's the boost. We got Reflect up as well! Rah rah! Don't! Don't! Uh-oh. Okay, light screen saved there. Now burn it! Ooh! One more! One more! One more!
One more.
Uh-oh. Everyone! Full power! We have one shot! Literally one shot! Yeah, everyone's back! Okay, what, his paralysis is gone! Everyone, blast it with everything you've got! We have one Uh-oh. Hello. Oh! He had the opportunity to win! 1 did nothing. 2 did something. No! Let's go! Yes! Oof! Huh, I think Vegeta is playing with us. Everyone, get in the ball! Yay! Might as well. I mean, I don't blame you.
1,176 CP. I lost.
Wait, lost?
Yeah, when I try to catch it, it zooms off.
Oh right, yeah. All right. By the way, Dal, don't forget to keep checking your mons and see if any of them are shiny. And the answer is none of mine are.
None of mine are either. Wait,
So it does it in the. So basically, put the Pokemon you have to select at the end of it are the ones you catch along the way. So whatever your first, second, third raid are, as well as the legendary at the end.
Okay, I'm keeping the Articuno.
I really want to shiny farm you. I really want to shiny farm you.
Peony, I do not want to
Damn it, Ramon! I don't want to go bowling with you. Yeah, that's right. That was your first raid of it.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's see. What did it have? Oh, it knew Ice Beam, Freeze, Dry, Hurricane, and Mist. So it only knew Blizzard as Desperation. You know what? I'm actually not gonna take anything. I'm gonna try Shiny Farm the Articuno later.
Good luck.
Fair enough.
I kept the Articuno.
Yeah, don't you have the burb saved on your list, Brownie? I do. That's why I was like, should I? But if I catch it, I can't catch it anymore. Because you're only allowed 1. Everybody gets 1.
Everybody gets 1.
Oh, I found. Oh, an Azelf. Maybe later. Here's 2 free passes. Yeah, so if you talk to Peony, she will give you a location of a legendary.
Peonia, you mean?
Close enough. Potato, potato. Alright, what did she give you?
Hold on. Hey, it's here, Delancey. Listen, I found Zygarde down in the max here.
Zygarde!
No!
Zygarde. That is the hardest Dynamax raid. That is the hardest one.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's do it! Let's do it! Let's try! Let's try! Atletica! Why not? We might as well try, and we could show everybody why it's the hardest frickin' one.
Okay, Zygarde then?
Yep, so select it on your list.
Alright. And I will put in the link code.
Yep, Aeon, let's go die!
Alright, should it be the same one? Or
Yeah, keep it with the same code. I realize I should probably close my screen, but oh well, as long as we're quick, we can jump in. Just let us know when it's up.
Right when you are.
Alright, I'm good.
Alright, let's go! Okay, friends, let's go! Dive in! Avery! Yahoo! Yahoo! Wario, what are you doing here? On a side note, I still think that WarioWare Gold is the best Mario game to ever exist. Oh.
Oh.
All right.
Ooh, I take 10.
I'm gonna take the.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna take a risk. I'm taking the mine.
You're taking Mr. Mine.
Yep.
Lucha Birdie's my name.
Yay, Halucha! Best barb. All right.
I thought
So we know it's a fighting type.
Okay.
So and dragon.
Yeah, dragon and ground. Why do you think I brought this? All right,
And
Azumarill or it's Azumarill or Grovyle. I would, yeah, grass is probably our best answer. True. Plus, we could. I mean, the other option is we could have done the Azumarill to get a fairy type for it.
I didn't think that.
Yeah.
mine's a fairy type,
The thing
so-
about it is there's like 3 different strategies you can think of for these Dynamax adventures. Number 1, think what gets you through this with as few lives to get to the boss. Second, plan your route to get mons that can help you with the boss. Or YOLO!
Well, you
Yep.
Yeah, that's true, You know what? All systems! Do what you wish!
Flying. Perfect.
Yeah, wait, you have a Halucha with no flying moves?
Yeah. I do that instead.
That works. Da, 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 da. By the way, there's actually a reason why I brought this Mr. Mime is because it has both reflect and light screen. Coaching! Yes!
Okay.
Attack up, defense up! Attack up, defense up! And the one that needed it! Uh-oh. Oh, no! Oh. We're fine. By the way, that was a crit. Now everyone, we must kill Crash Bandicoot. Kill him. Or whatever. You know mystical fire! That works! Alright, maybe I would say, Hannah, you know what? Let's go. I would say either go full power or go life do.
I think I'll use life to all of you.
Yeah, life do affects the whole party. Which is pretty nice. Meanwhile, oh, bullet punch, yeah, that'll do. Die. And I think I'm actually gonna get the kill. Oh. Oh well. Boom! By the way, Del, on a side note to mention, I should mention this. If you're looking for the Pokemon routes of Trico, Mudkip, and Torchic, they're only available in Dynamax Adventures. So if anything else, if we somehow don't get the Zygarde, you can at least take the Grovyle, because then at least it's a Pokemon you can't get anywhere else.
Yay.
Who wants the Grovyle, by the way?
Yeah, what's it
I'm
called?
good.
Grass Pledge, Screech, Brick Breaking Jar. Nope!
I'm good with that.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, the Screech would be beneficial to both you two, but I think for that situation, I think Light Screen and Reflect might be a little easier.
Alright.
Okay, Flareon or Liepard? Maybe the Liepard. I'd say maybe the Liepard, just so we can get through it easily.
Yeah.
Because that Flareon is going to wreck me, and I would preferably not like to die! Cutlaw says beat the false prophet. What? Zygarde is better. Zygarde is a fun boy.
He's awesome.
Oh. Liepard, who I have to admit, I kinda dislike.
Why?
Because it's speedy! I hate things that are faster than me!
But I better use life to one of you guys.
That might be a good idea.
I'm gonna go
Wait, you're faster than a Lipod, Lucha? Oh. Well, I feel useless. Oh. Oh, shoot! Kotlol just reminded me this thing is dark and I am ice and psychic. I was dead to either way! Oh, please don't aim at me. Please be a good little kitty cat. Oh. 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 Yeah! Well, 1 out of 3. Uh-oh. Good thing you did. Oh. And now there goes that coaching buff. You know what? I'll play a little safe for this turn. Hey, look out! It's the king of the ring, Luchador! Oh right, Flareon is the false prophet. I forgot Flareon is the false prophet. It's from Twitch. Pokemon they tried to get rid of. Start 9! Start 9! Oh! Hannah! Don't be a hero! Oh my god! Well, there goes that buff back up! And I wasted my turn doing this. Depends what it... Oh. Never mind! Oh, the crit! Oh. Mwah! Beautiful! It's a beautiful. This is my rifle. This is my gun. This was for fighting. This was for fun. Hey, we caught a kitty cat. It's a cat. It's a kitty cat. What do you know? Assurance, Play Rough, Torment, and Screech. I mean, Play Rough would be helpful for what we're gonna be up against, but... I'm good.
I'm good.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Everything's my too.
True, true. If anything, Del, did I actually hear you right, Del? Said that you kind of begun to like Pangoro? Okay, Hitmontop, Lurantis, or Boldor.
Going with the boulder. Mini rock type.
Yeah, good idea. Yeah, although the downside there, although Kotlo would said maybe pick the Lurantis, which might have been easier, but to be honest, easy plus the Doctor. Well, to be honest, the Doc might have been helpful, but the Doc doesn't give us the hit points. It does give us just the Mon that makes this beneficial. So if anything else, maybe at least getting through this might be something better. Although maybe having although now that I think about it, we had only one Pokemon weak to the Grass-type move rather than the lot of us. Okay, yeah, we didn't think that bit thoroughly through. What are you gonna... What, you're bullet punching, aren't you? No! No! Don't be a hero! I would say... Yeah, maybe... I'd say after this turn, Hannah, maybe take this turn to go for Life Dew just to keep the party up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's fine to take the hit, but then... Reflect! Yeah, you don't know special moves. The only special move you... Oh. Idiot. Look at me! I'm smart! I would say, yeah, maybe go for the bullet punch now, and then when it gets lower in the hit points, go for the hammer arm. Because the hammer arm will reduce your speed, so you might as well take advantage of you being first. It's already slow enough! Stop! It's already slow!
I will stop when it's stationary.
But that would be... Oh, I get it. Don't say that! Don't say that until... Uh-oh. Where's that aiming? Oh! That life do saved it! Who has the dark Pokédex entries? I'm sure somebody does. Hannah, go for the heal again! Go for the heal again! Help us, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're our only hope. Just gotta... Maybe I should have gone for the icy winds. Damn it! Okay. Okay, everyone! Potions up! So... Yay! Hey! That was... Uh-oh! Ouch! Okay, there's no way we can heal in time, so just blast him! Yeah, just blast him! It's all we can do! Just blast him when... Oh, God damn it, Aeon! Well, I mean, Dynamax moves don't miss!
Exactly.
Fair point! Oh great, oh, she's got bullet punch, so either way we got two chances. It's either the move that goes first that might miss, or the Dynamax afterwards. Sand, aim over here. There we go. Hey, congrats, Blade. Blade has almost finished the Pokédex, he just needs the Shield exclusives. Uh-oh, I have Shield. Uh-oh. Oh no! And Aeon has sword! I'm gonna use my sword! Zacian, what have you got there? A knife! Get him down! Yeah.
Okay. I'm good.
I'm good.
Yeah, you know what? I'm fine. Aeon, it's up to you. Just remember it's dragon and ground. Yeah, if anything else, me and you have speed... If anything else, me and you have speed lowering options.
Fighting flying Pokemon. I'm immune to his ground.
Touché. Here it comes! The ultimate Dynamax boss himself! Zygarde! Dell has no idea why that we all fear it, do you?
Honestly, this is my first time ever playing.
Oh, so do you have any idea what it does then? Yeah, I'd say go ahead. I could probably do it, but it depends when I get the next one. But I'm gonna take a. You know what? I'm setting up things first. So if you want to do it, it's entirely up to you. But I wouldn't really recommend it unless you got super effective. Oh. Alright. Oh! Good, yeah. We need this thing to lower its speed as much as we can. Meanwhile, I'll take a turn. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
That's not good! Yeah, you think that's not the issue, Del. That is, that's bind. That's wrap. That's fire spin. You're taking turnly damage.
Okay. Okay. I'll be fine. Don't worry about me.
Okay, if anything else, that defense buff is useful. Especially with what's gonna come later! Because, Aeon, question. Have you fought this thing before on the Dynamax? So you have no idea what's gonna happen! I'm the only one who does! We need to brace ourselves for impact!
Alright, I'm ready.
Okay, do you have a fairy move?
Yes, play rough.
You know what? Go for it! I'll do what I can with my support!
I'm gonna pull up punch.
Yep. I'm scared. I am genuinely scared. I'm not joking. I'm not joking, everyone. I am genuinely terrified because I fought this thing. And I can tell you, let's put it this way. I'll say it right now. You, Hannah, and you, Aeon, are fine. The others are not. You go slow now. No. Zygarde is out for revenge for not getting his. There we go! Dragon Ground! Yeesh. And now here goes your. Not your attack stat, but that's fairy terrain up. Hey! Now we're immune to dragon moves!
Yay!
Yeah. Oh, or not. Oops.
Uh-oh.
Okay. That's my fault. I didn't know it knew I didn't know it knew a special dragon move. Sorry.
At least we lost one life.
Don't say that!
Good.
Don't say that! Especially helpful for a certain move. Yeah, you know what's coming. Should I take a turn to set up light screen or just continue to hit it?
Set up light screen.
All right. Don't you dare set it up! Okay, good. Light screen! Dragon Pulse, you're doing nothing to us now! For now. Darkest Lariat? Hey, I thought that was Incineroar move.
Alright, we got in the orange.
And there goes our buffs!
I'll get the buff back up.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry, I'll get our buffs back up. Don't worry. Just give me a moment.
There it is! There it is! This is bad! Zygarde! 100%! I would like to point out now this thing, by the way, has now double its strength.
Oh boy.
Maybe we should have made our monster grow so it's something negative.
Okay. Just, yeah. Yeah. This is why this thing is scared, because I like to point out that now it's become this. It now knows 1,000 arrows. Yeah. Dell, I'd like to point out this thing made its appearance in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. So in case you wondered where this thing came from, now you know. Yeah. Wait, it appeared in the original Sun and Moon? Huh. Yeah, so I like to point out this thing now has its ability called Power Construct, where if its hit points reach 50% or less, it will transform into that! Uh-oh. Oh, no! And there goes our attack stat again!
I'm okay. I'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Hit. Everything is done. Life do.
Yeah, go back to Life Do. Get Life Do up.
Okay, so what do I do?
Just keep smacking it as much as you can. That's my only advice for this thing. I mean, if you want to go coaching, you can do, but otherwise just hit it. Hannah, I would say either smack it with Play Rough or go for the heal.
Going with the play rough, and after this battle, I need to get going.
Oh, you got stuff to do?
More likely I have to go to the cousin's place for a little bit.
Ah,
I'll be
fair
back
enough.
shortly after work.
You go slow now! Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. Here it comes! Max Quake! There goes Pangaroo! And it gets a special defense buff, so my Icy Wind is doing less to it. So that's 2 lives.
Attacking it!
Landsrath! Here it comes! And unfortunately, it's just me who gets it!
Oh. Well, you're okay, Chris. You're still in the green.
Don't say that. Don't say that yet. Should I take a turn to get the reflect back up, or just blast it?
It's on the front.
All right, I'll get it back up. Hannah, go for the life do if you can. Oh, okay.
Onto the slick legs, Johnny.
Can't do it. Oh, god damn it! You got it back up! Your cheer got reflect up as I went for it! Oh, this is tense. There goes the box!
I'll be back. I'll be back to coach you guys.
Oh no, not again!
Just hit it. Just hit it. And like you.
Oh no.
I am.
Oh, not again!
I'm safe.
Ah! I think I'm dead! Well, there goes my ice thing, so now we have it. Oh, there goes our fairy. There goes our fairy buff.
Oh god, final life.
Final life and it's almost dead. Now you can see why this thing is classed as the hardest one. Because I should point out, guys, the end of each turn it's going to keep doing Land's Wrath.
Well, we better hurry because my cousin's getting impatient.
Oh, I'll do my best. Rah, rah, rah. Uh-oh. Just blast it with what you can. If you have to heal, do a heal turn.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Okay, good. Come on. Reflect died down, so this is turn 7. Oh god! And Pangaroo's got hit! Wait, again?! Cheat trick!
Don't worry, life is on the
Okay,
way.
good. What would you guys use Wish for Jirachi? I would have done that. Okay, you guys are back up. Okay, don't worry about coaching. Just blast it if you have to. And we've lost light screen. Let's just go for it. Everyone, we're on the home stretch. Come on. That did nothing. Slower. Freeze! It's in red. Oh, one turn!
One more!
Uh-oh. Where's that aiming? No!
Well,
Damn it! Welcome to Zygarde, my friends.
We were so close.
That turn of reflect. I should have gone for the attack.
you know what? I'm taking the Brawl Bio.
Right.
Yeah,
Gimme.
that's
And
annoying.
you know what? I'm gonna save Zygarde because of reasons.
Yeah. But now you can see why that thing is the hardest raid boss in the game.
Next time will be better when I get back.
Hopefully.
I've got Tigers, Zapdos, and Entei. Which one get rid of?
Whichever one you want to do.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna be right back.
Alright, no problem. Do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Alright, see you in a bit. So the question is, do we have somebody fill in the spot for Hannah while she's away or not?
That sucked.
Yeah. That turn when we had that reflect thing, if you're cheer, no offense when I say it like this one, if that cheer didn't give reflect, I should have gone for the attack.
That's fine. Yeah.
That's annoying. We could have got the hardest one on the first fucking try.
I hate that it one-shotted my Pangoro though.
Yeah, it's because it probably did Dragon Pulse and Pangoro is not built for special. It's only built for physical.
Got some nice stats on it, though.
Yeah. Blade says if anything he can join in.
Cool.
You know what? Blade, get your butt in here. You're joining us for a bit.
Yay.
Blade, get your keister in here, meester.
I got the sword.
You found a sword! You found a katana! But Del, are you actually enjoying this though a bit though, Del?
Yes.
Blade, pick up the phone.
Forgot about the spinny. Spin.
Hey, yo, Blade! What's up?
What's up?
We're there! Yo, Blade, here's Dookie.
Oh,
Yeah. Hey, Blade, how you doing, Blade?
un momento, por favor.
Ah, he didn't have the game ready, you fool! What are you talking about? What are you talking about? He wasn't busy. He was busy watching the funny episodes of Everyone Loves Raymond. You fool! Everyone knows those don't exist! Wait, what do you have for me? Oh, Cresselia! Another wall. Nope!
The moon calls for thee, Brownie.
Yeah, it also calls for the void!
Wait, moon? Oh god, Silver Wrath? Oh wait, no.
No, that's Glime. That's Glime's worst nightmare.
He got a yellow futuristic monocle.
A yellow futuristic monocle. Wait, Glime?
Ball?
Are you on about someone else?
I might need to get more Pokeballs. Okay, so what now?
I say well, the idea is we're keeping to help you get a couple of legendaries for your collection.
Okay, Guillermo.
So let's go again! Let's go again! Not for Zygarde, but let's do another one! So anything is
I believe
fine.
we got a Suicune.
She caught the Suicune.
Oh.
Wait, don't tell me you don't.
Alright, are you
I've been shining grinding.
Oh! Alright. Oh, have you got it up?
Oh,
Yep.
oh, are you waiting on me to set it up?
Yeah. If we're doing anything from you.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
let's help Del, and if we got a chance for later, we might see if we can try and shiny hunt for you later, Blade.
No worries.
It's just to be honest, we're only able to help Del a little bit here because Del's moved back to Texas, so now she's able to play a Switch online with all of us, so that's why we figured we'd do this together.
Well, I didn't move back.
Oh.
Well, I didn't move back per se. I'm just here for the winter break.
When do you go back?
On the 3rd of January.
Okay.
Bird.
Huh.
So-
Bird.
Same password?
It's up.
Yep, same password. Okay,
Same
let's go. Oh, quite a selection of legendaries and rares. I appreciate it, Raven. It's just when you're doing the Dynamax adventures, you can't use anything that's not on the selection. So, humph. We're just waiting on that. So yeah, Blade. There you go. Hey, he's in.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for the wait, my friends. Technical difficulties.
Once you join and we get blasted on the first one. Blade, this is your fault!
I
Alright,
don't want to be the Jinx.
Alright, Del, what do you want?
Ooh, which one do I want? Oof.
Pretty
I'm
nice.
gonna take the Vicable.
Okay.
And
Marsh
a Marshtomp appeared.
Ooh.
Ow.
You know what? Him up there.
Oh, I think I found the one who I'm going for.
You want monkey? Oh God! What is this selection? We've got supporter, or we've got buffer and marsh top.
I'm taking the support.
Fair enough.
A normal psychic type.
Yep.
I mean, hey, what else gets you a second move, right?
That's true. What have we got? Dragon? What dragon?
Dargan.
Okay, Gloom or
Oh,
Polito?
There's a backpack. There's a backpacker on the left past the water.
Let's do Polito.
So I'm taking water.
Yeah, let's do the water, because then we could probably do the backpacker afterwards.
Wait a minute, Brownie, I just realized ground. Oh no.
Ground? Who's ground?
Oh, I thought him and Top was ground was fighting.
No, just pure fighting.
Dumb bucket.
I appoint Blade as the dumb bucket!
And I'll take it.
Also, I'd like to point out that tomorrow, I'd like to announce this here, that tomorrow we... oh. That's not good. Yay! You lower the physical! Do you know a physical is the other matter?
Alright.
If you know an electric move, then go for it! It's not so bad, Bada Bang. I'm just coaching the team here.
You called in the rain, well I bring the thunder.
Oh! Oh!
I don't have thunder, but I do have an electric move that'll send sparks light.
Aeon, I think.
Brownie, what have you done?
I have done nothing. I have not influenced my feet. Oh. Here, let me help you with that. Rah, rah, rah. Have a boost. Here, have a boost. Yay. But yeah, I'd also like to point out, everyone, that tomorrow I'm planning to have a live stream of Jackbox. And that will be our last live stream from me for when. Oh my God! Do that again. Do it again! Somebody shut this kid up! So I suppose I'll ask this because we haven't had a question. Has anybody got sick of Christmas movies yet?
I haven't watched the Christmas movies this year.
Oh! Polytoad, what are you doing?
Look, I can give you another stuff, okay?
Well, that's fair enough. Let me make sure you get the kill down.
Alright.
Although buffing up Oranguru's physical attack is not wise, but at least... Wait, you didn't get 2 buffs. Wait, oh. What did you try and instruct? Blade, what did you try to instruct? Blade?
Down.
Oh, Blade! Blade booted from the call!
Oh,
Blade!
Right back.
Blade.
Wait, actually,
I shot up a flare. Discord did a thing.
You done a thing!
Polytoad was hot.
Ooh. I mean, that helping hand is useful, but I think we had a pretty good run with that. So I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I did not realize I was faster than Deckable. I was trying to go for that double max lightning.
Oh, so that's what. Nani! You can do that!
Okay.
Alright, Credilli, Tauros, or Quillfish?
We might get something good from Backpacker.
Let's do it! Quillfish!
Okay.
One
or the
water!
pufferfish.
Let's
Wait.
see. Hello, Hey, Backpacker! What you got? Maybe
Oh,
my
there's some
supply.
berries, there's some items, and
Wise glasses, life orb, bright powder, citrus.
Ooh.
I'll take the berry.
I'll take
the one.
You never know.
Just make sure you pick before timer runs out. Okay. That's a lumberry, a citrus berry, that's a black belt, and is that a focus band?
Yep.
So that means you're not dead in one hit.
Yes.
We just gotta pray for that grass and dragon type. Come on, Flapple. Alright.
That's one big pufferfish.
Hey guys! Yeah, you scared me. Why are you scared of us? We're scared of you. It's alright, I can retaliate. It's alright, when we're done fighting this thing, it'll be pink curtain.
Yay.
That was my attempt at a joke.
Let's see what this done do.
This don't do? That worries me. What are you doing? Uh-oh. Ow!
Uh-oh.
Crocodile Dundee.
Crocodile Dundee! Here, let me help you, physicals! Rah, rah, rah!
Then I should go with side shot then.
No, don't worry about. Well, it still takes your special. It takes your special attack into an account when you attack with it.
True.
So, in a way, oh my god! Please tell me you went for. Oh. Ah, my eyes! Dirty trick! So now we need to. So now we can officially pray it misses or doesn't use a max move. Giant anglerfish.
Giant fish versus giant fish.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna. I love that. I still love that line from Finding Nemo. I'm gonna get you. Yay! It missed! And now and now, Quillfish, now you fly! Don't you mean die? No! I know what I meant!
Flying! Whee!
And where is the...
Look, a giant spiky Pokeball.
Now everyone, make sure you aim your ball away from the sharp end!
Oh my god, it's so great, but wait a minute.
Wait. Oh, it kind of is, yeah, it's blue. Wait, what kind of Pokeball is that? I want to know what Pokeball has spikes on it.
It's the fishbowl.
Wait, a fishball? You mean caviar?
I need it.
No, I'm fine. I think we've got ourselves an interesting team and it's working. Touch wood!
Wood.
Alright, so what's next? So
Water
we've
ice.
got Aurorus or War Turtle?
Wait, Aurora's?
Yes, that's Aurorus.
If it has refrigerate, that might be useful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Ice. Let's do it.
Ice.
Yeah. If anything else, that can at least help us for the dragon we're up against.
Not to mention it'll give us a chance for either freeze or paralysis if it's what I'm thinking.
Well, you have to remember there's a few dragon legendaries that sit up there.
Hey, guess what? We
You
went
are
through
not
two-
wrong.
Now we're up against it.
Ross actually looks amazing.
Yes! That's, although, in fairness, that does seem to be the problem with most ice types in competitive. It's like, they look beautiful, but they are fragile as everything! Let's see, because, well... You know what? My turn to be useful! I could go for coaching, but I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do as a Hitmontop.
Is that so, Brownie?
Yeah, Brick Break.
I don't want to waste the move it weak gets right now.
That's it. Hassan Chop!
Hey, Brownie? Go ahead and do another one.
Okay! Thank you! Here! I'll do it again! Da-da-da! Come on! Hit yourself! Come on! Oh. Oh! Ho, ho, ho! Oh my god! Aeon, you beautiful boy! Well, I mean, your lantern is beautiful. Just hit him! You can Dynamax if you want!
I will Dynamax.
Go on.
Something tells me Brownie's gonna get the last hit.
Yeah. No, really, go on. No one's told me this before. I meant that as a joke. I meant that as no insulting. Please don't hurt me, Aeon. Can I just say that my fiance looks beautiful there? What? I like her design. She's beautiful like that. You were saying I'd get it!
Kill steal.
I did all the work! Yeah, you did all the work, and that was great. Yeet!
Pokemon on TV, Aurora.
To be honest, it probably is a good idea because Aurorus is a pain to evolve. Well, Amora can evolve into Aurorus at level 39, but it needs to evolve at night.
Yep.
What is that? Oh, it doesn't even know an ice move! But it does have refrigerate.
Okay, who wants it?
I think I'm good without it.
Okay, whoever wants it.
I'll take it.
Okay, I'm good without it.
I'll take it. If anything else, I can go for the Thunder Wave.
Thunder.
So I can go Thunder Wave and then Body Slam. But the question is, who is it?
Oh,
Thunder.
Palkia, Dialga, could be
Great
Zygarde
Playtime.
again. Who is it?
Sam!
Oh! You!
Hello again,
Wait! That means my Thunder Wave won't work!
Side protective boots, electric boots.
We might have a slight problem.
Applying patch.exe.
Go ahead! Oh yeah, go ahead! Do it if you must! Meanwhile, allow me to send a chill down your spine! Yay! Dynamax! Aurorus!
Oh look, an Aurora Borealis.
An Aurora Borealis! At this time of night, in this very stream, at this very point, appearing in a JCG stream. Fusion Bolt, that move, yeah, Fusion Bolt. That doesn't care what type you are, it will hit you. It doesn't care on your ability, it will hit you. That'll do. Wait, I think Zekrom is physical, no, not special. There we go! Refrigerate!
Refrigerate. Uh-oh.
I didn't think this bit through. So refrigerate basically turns every normal attack of this Pokemon into an ice type. So for example, think Body Slam, but now it's an ice type instead of a normal type.
Whoops.
I wonder.
What do you mean, whoops?
I think that is effective.
Why does that worry me?
Oh.
Uh-oh. Ah!
Man,
Oh.
Dad, not dying.
Oh.
Oh, come on.
What? Were you trying to instruct me?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess I'm faster than you.
No,
Oh, you're faster than me. Sorry, other way.
Yeah.
Go on, get that poison. Ow. Oof. Oof.
I'm back.
Welcome back, Hannah. You okay?
Out of breath. Had to walk here and back.
Oh. Well, think of it this way. At least you got your eggs hatching on Pokemon Go.
Only one.
Uh-oh. No!
That's the bug.
So, we're doing another one. So we brought Blade just to cover for what we're doing, and now we're up against... And Hannah, we're now up against Zekrom.
You kidding me?
I wish we were.
You know what? I'm not even mad anymore. I'm too exhausted.
So if it helps, one of us can save it, and you can try to do it if you need to get one.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Try not to relax my legs.
Ah!
I'm gonna die.
No worries. I think we've... Hang on. I've got me foot ready for me mouth!
Okay, I'm gonna go for the super attack.
Yeah, just blast them. Just blast them. Blast them. Meanwhile, I will hold the power of the Articuno Glass Pokeball. No!
Wait a minute. That's a bug.
Oh. Well, in fairness, you were down in one hit anyway. Oh, never mind. That might be a problem. Why you bully me?
What? Wait a minute. A bug electric? What is Christ?
Sounds as crazy as a water and like a water and fire type. Who would be dumb enough to have a water and fire type?
Game freaks. Game freaks slowly roses their hand. Raises
Yeah, Volcanion. Uh-oh! Bolt strike! Bolt strike!
You missed.
Okay, that's not good. Okay. Bolt strike. Don't hit that thing with a fire type move.
It would have a fire type move?
No.
It does.
No. That's alright. I think if I recall correctly, yeah, I think Bolt Strike is just more powerful than Fusion Bolt. It just gets more stronger if it uses it straight after Reshiram's equivalent.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Uh-oh!
Wait a minute. Doesn't that cancel the attack over?
No, I think it does! Citrus Berry!
Saved by the berry.
Yay! Now die.
Wait a minute.
Size Shock. And I give it the boot! No.
Oh no.
Uh-oh! And I died!
No, not the brownie.
Once upon a time there was a brown. Once upon a... Yeah, we got it. Just blast him. Uh-oh. All right, light screen. I forgot that was up.
Wait.
Big hug for
Brown's
Hannah.
faster.
Zekrom is faster than all of us right now. So,
Just blast it. Blast it.
yeah. All systems, full power.
Full power.
Get a load of my cheer. Hey, it worked.
What?
Reflect.
He's not gonna get away with it. Oh, what the heck?
Noble roar.
What?
Even weaker. And it saved it. And it's dead. Yes.
Flush.
Join the
Boom.
part of my mind.
Bye, Zekrom. See you later.
shit in the Premier Ball.
Premier Ball challenge! Also, big hug for
Now get
Hannah.
in the baseball. Get in the baseball.
Oh, I didn't know that about refrigerate.
What?
Refrigerate. So refrigerate's ability, yeah. Normal type moves become ice type. The power of those moves is also boosted with it.
Ooh.
I didn't know it boosted them up too.
I
Right,
am
I
next
got
to Zekrom.
Polyphone, Fish, Naurorus, and Zekrom.
Zekrom is mine.
I would
Mine.
laugh if you somehow had a light blue Zekrom. I would have killed you all.
I do not think I have a light blue Zekrom.
I don't either.
No. Well, to be honest, unless you have the shiny charm in the game, your chances of getting a shiny from Dynamax Adventures is 1 in 300.
I'm putting it in the
Parachute
box.
shield.
Really want that Aurorus.
Take Zekrom.
What? Why? Do you like it?
I just take the Zekrom.
Yeah.
Kyurem.
Away.
Oh my gosh, Peonia found Kyurem!
What?
Speaking of Kyurem,
Oh.
Yes!
What? Also known as, God damn it, I am triggered by Kyurem because of one move. Hi, Glaciate.
Do you want to go after Kyurem?
We can do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
ca-
also, I looked at my box. I already got a Zekrom, so might as well get a Reshiram.
Fair enough. On a side note, I do have Heatran. All right. In that case, we need to have somebody. Well, if we're gonna have like the alternatives things, we could probably do a jump. We can probably do a jump out for Hannah to jump back in.
Yeah.
go ahead.
I definitely need a Pokemon battle. That's her.
Yeah, that's why I figured. The question is, what do we do?
Tell you
I
what,
can
in the interest of fairness, as Blaze jumped in to join the last game, Hannah can jump in to join this game, and I'll jump out.
You sure, Rayo?
Yep.
All
I'm
right.
gonna go find a different car and get some blooming watts.
Well, that's fair enough. All right, Del, you can get the next one set up if you want. You can do Kyurem, or if you want to leave it to luck.
I'm using Kyurem.
All right, we're gonna fight. We're gonna fight the next dragon.
Alright.
To the Dargan!
Are you guys ready?
I'm just getting the code. One momento.
Un momento, por favor.
Oh, are you setting up?
I'm just getting myself safe to put the code in.
Alright.
Okay.
I am going to. Okay. I'm going to invite others in 3, 2, 1. Go.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Everyone, dump pile.
Why do you have me connection cannot be found?
Oh. Try it again.
That's what I'm doing.
All right. By the way, what time is it? It's muffin time.
No!
Actually, it's 12:30. Somebody kill me!
What time is it? It's high noon.
Not now, Matthew Mercer!
It's time!
Oh, right, so we're up against Kyurem, so Dragon Ice.
Dragon Ice. Okay, so
Wait,
I'm not-
is it... Better question. Physical or special?
I can't remember.
I'll take it. If I just
What
in case
is
I
this
find
lot? We're getting all the Pokemon that are blooming weak to ice! Fine, you know what? I'll take the Cherum. Oh my god!
Oh my god!
What is this lineup?
We got 2 fairies.
Should I choose the Lilligrat or the Whimsicott?
Whichever you want. But I'd say Whimsicott or Jigglypuff.
I'll go with the Whimsicott.
Oh, look who came back! Hey guys!
Hello again. Hey guys!
Hi, Steve.
155,000 watts.
There you go.
Damn!
That's a Kangaskhan or a Togedemaru at the front. Hey, I wonder who we're fighting. It's a Dragon type briefing.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that the matter?
Yeah, Kangaskhan and oh no, Dunsparce.
Oh, how sparse.
Preference?
I say we go for the Genghis Khan.
Alright,
To the con.
fair enough. Fun fact, Kangaskhan was my first shiny from the Dynamax Adventures.
Nice. Also, I just saw the backpacker.
Yeah, there was a backpacker on the other side too.
We're going down the backpack lane then.
Kangaskhan!
Look at that giant baby.
That baby is the same size of a normal Kangaskhan. Does anyone remember that from the anime The Kangaskhan? I love that episode.
Aw.
Kangaskhan! Kangaskhan!
Okay, so who needs rain dance?
Not me, but I do have weather balls, so by all means, go nuts.
I have all about you, so don't worry.
Well, I have sunny day if that helps.
I'm using fake tears. The Lord special.
Alright.
I'm gonna say Khan.
You can use it to cancel out my rain dance.
Yeah, it just depends who's first out of me or you. Alright, taunts, okay. I love that this is a whole turn of setup. Oh no!
Oh no!
Whimsicott, also known as one of the best setups in the game.
If it has Tailwind.
Okay, so I'm faster than Shinotic. It's raining, it's pouring. Why is this game so boring? Wah, wah, wah. More rain. Only on it.
Wah, wah, thank you, ma'am.
Dynamax time! Let's do this, Dynamax! I'm gonna bring forth the boom!
But it's just, but it's a...
Well, but you can easily just go through the gate.
La cucaracha!
But it's you couldn't do sunny day and made it go...
I could have. Yeah, I know I could have, but I thought, you know what? I might as well just see what I can do as a Cherim first. Why'd you do that again?
I was just
Because I don't want to waste up on my moves.
Well, that's fair enough. Wait, what moves do you have?
I may have to look again.
Oh. There we go!
Nice. Sorry if I sound really exhausted.
It's alright. So if I recall, you got Taunt. I did see Play Rough on that list.
Let me just look again when we
Yeah. Substitutes? Hey, get back here!
No.
Well, I asked nicely. Get back here! No! Well, I asked. It's alright, there's only one reason why I'm using Overgrowth more than my Weather Ball Max Strike. It's mainly because the fact of I have to set up the sunny day, and I figured I might as well save it for if we get something else up. Plus, I figured, plus...
Hurricane and Play Rough.
Wait, what was that, sorry?
Hurricane and Play Rough.
Use Hurricane! It's 100% accuracy in the rain!
Okay, I did not know that. Sorry.
That's alright.
Hey, no
And
worries,
plus,
no worries.
as a chance of... Ah! Well, at least we know it don't get rid of the substance. Uh-oh.
Oh!
No.
Hey! Don't do that to my friend! No! One hit! Just bust it! Kangaskhan!
What? I can't hear you. It went kaboom.
Oh, sorry. I almost forgot about the kaboom. Where was the Pokemon Dynamax in kaboom?
I was trying to make a Skylanders reference.
I know you were. Let's bring forth the boom. Hey there, everybody. My name's Flynn. I'm voiced by Patrick Warburton, and I'd like to call out the boom.
Who wants the Kangaskhan?
I'm good.
I'm tempted.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm gonna save it if we needed it.
Fair enough. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it for one reason. We have outrage. Because then that's dragon to dragon.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, so that
We'll go
is
back after.
Lorantis to the right. And I think that's Heliolisk on the left.
Let's go for the electric type.
Alright.
Electric.
Yeah, I was about to say, that electric is a lot better than the Lorantis in the long haul.
Yeah.
Oh, that was this. Okay, so choose what works best for you.
Ooh.
Yep, I know what I'm taking. Test your might.
I'm gonna take this one.
Ooh.
We're gonna take Evolite.
That's... The Eviolite is useful, but you need to have a Pokemon that is still to evolve.
There are 9 good ones.
That's fair. Hey, look! It's Liam's second favorite electric type, also known as I freaking hate this thing! I hate Heliolisk. Big time. For one move alone.
Calm down.
Moonblast.
Just bash it.
Energy ball.
Bump it.
Hey!
You bump it. Uh-oh.
Oh, where's that aiming? Oh! Well,
Yeah, you can get them faster.
This Pokemon.
well, in fairness, he did the smart option to aim for the one thing that's faster than it. So it's alright, I'll see you all later.
Brownie, get back here.
No.
Well, I tried.
Well, I did all I could do.
Well, I tried.
Oh, wow! Special attack drop! Get back here!
No.
Well, I asked.
If you leave, I leave.
Open sesame! Well, I done all I could
A giant. I just thought of something. Dynamax substitute.
do. No, it doesn't work.
Damn it.
Well, no, because some of the Dynamax Pokemon in the adventure have it and it doesn't work.
I know.
Rah, rah, rah. Oh!
Oh.
Hey! Well, that's useful.
Damn it, no.
Oh, the crit! And we're even slower. You're already faster than all of us!
Go home. And the kiss of death.
Hey!
And then nothing.
What did you do? Oh! And that gives you a recovery based on its attack stat.
And you got Max.
There you go. Yeah, ironically enough, I have a Jellicent that does have that move. I love Strength Zap.
Not just patch, but Luke.
Yay!
Wait, I don't have anything good.
Just blast it with as best as you can. It's alright. I mean, if you want, I can Dynamax and go for Max Quake.
Alright. So that I can at least use Weather Ball.
What?
Oh.
Ow!
Oh no.
That did nothing. Da, 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 da.
As accuracy. I meant your accuracy fell. Uh oh.
Yeah. Oh, that's fine. If I'm going max, to the max.
Thanks for the help.
Num num num.
No, I should probably save that.
It's raining, it's pouring, and this joke
I
is
got kicked their butt.
what? Oh no!
Oh
That was bad.
Yeah, dry skin. If the weather is raining, he recovers hit points. If it's sunny up, his attack goes up, but he takes damage every turn. In other words, Del has just helped the Heliolisk!
Uh-oh.
That's very kind of you.
Quick Claw, give us a hand here.
I'm going big! Let's make the world tremor beneath us! Yay! Giant Kangas! Just call me King Gaston!
Hey.
Look, I didn't know I would have dry skin.
It's alright, Del, don't worry.
Don't worry.
Come on, get the confused.
Oh,
It knows round!
let's be thankful that this.
Da 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 da.
Wait, it's electric steel, isn't it?
Electric normal. No!
Right. Those water type moves.
So water type in general. Okay. Don't do that again.
Wait.
Anyone got some rest moves?
I only have normal, dark, ground, and dragon.
Use another match quick, Chris.
I got it.
In before the quick claw.
Yay!
So bored.
I'd say just blast it, Hannah, if we have to.
Yeah.
Okay, good. That stops it from using the same move again. Uh-oh!
Wait, that cancels
That covers our buffs and debuffs. Oh, and there goes the strength again! Okay, that's fine. I love the fact that it aimed at you. It's just like, thanks for the healing. Let me regenerate the favor. Okay, so I'd like to point out all the Pokemon in the Dynamax have always the same moveset, so we now know that Heliolisk from this point has dry skin. So let's not do that again. Agreed?
Agreed.
It's alright, I didn't know this thing knew dry skin, although, to be honest, maybe it should have made perfect sense when you think about it, actually.
Since you're going up against an ice type, I'm going to be switching my Pokemon.
Probably a good idea. I would say one of you two would probably take it. What is that moveset?
Oh, if there was another round.
But
Yeah, the one time when we had the Lorantus.
as much as the fair.
For those that don't know in the chat, basically the move round gets more powerful when two Pokemon.
Oh, what have we got? That's Duraludon, that is Emolga, and I think that's Mudsdale.
What are we picking?
That
We
one?
got bears on two sides.
Dragon.
The dragon?
Dragon?
Oh, the dragon.
Alright. You just gotta be careful because we have got Whimsicott and Jigglypuff and they are fairies and we're up against steel.
Restored HP.
Yeah, maybe the Mudsdale might have been the... Well, actually, no, that Mudsdale could have done thing. Maybe the Emolga might have been the easier option.
The emote.
Eba? Oh, it's Gigantamax!
Can I just say I'm scared?
Yes.
I'm sure.
You both are! I'm in danger! That still did something to it.
Crit.
Yay! Duraludon. It's slow, but it has a nice bit of endurance to it. Oh! By the way, sorry guys, I'm out of here. Wee. No! Don't worry, Del. Don't worry, Del. I'm helping from way under here.
Sure you are.
Of course I'm. Yeah, I am helping. I'm surveying how far in the ground it's sunk. Because take a look at because if you look at its feet, you'll see it's actually dug into the ground.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh no, it's not.
I don't have anything.
Just go with what you got.
I just realized my kickoff's never gone off since I got it.
Yeah, it has. I think it has like a 10 or 20% chance. Oh no! Well, yeah, that did nothing.
Nope.
Oh, except for the healing risk.
My attack failed.
Yeah, in case you wonder, Breaking Swipe is a dragon type that hits all of the opponent's side. Yay! Reduction! We need to kick. Yeah, we need to kick this thing's butt. Nappa, kick its ass!
Okay, Vegeta.
Hey, Vegeta. I'm not you. Go for it.
Do it.
I was gonna say I could do the same option too, but that works too. Also,
Okay, so might as well Dynamax to get the most out of it.
well, that's fair. And here we would like to show off the Beyonce perfect attire with a cute purple hat, a nice green colored jacket, show off attire, and a nice pair of jeans. What?
I feel very jealous right now.
Am I not allowed?
I was just like to ask, how did a Pokemon make a giant...
Oh my god!
Holy...
I would like to point out that is with Mud Slap, so that should not have done that much!
Because it's special defense one's down.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
This might get worse! That's its G-Max move. So, in short, we've lost the PP of the last move we've used. So whatever your last move is, it's just, you've just lost the PP usage out of it. So just do it again! Just do it again!
If I have
I still have some. Only 4 left, so I might have to switch it out with this big boy.
That makes sense. If anything else, maybe, yeah, well, that makes sense.
And it should definitely help with Urem.
Heal-Lisk! You realize I went for dig and Heal-Lisk just came right underneath me. I did,
We
guys.
destroyed a building!
Maybe we should name the Heal-Lisk Iran.
Oh.
Good night, everybody. It's the only time that joke ever gets made. Wait, that came out wrong. You know what? I've got my foot. Hang on.
no, Chris. Would you like a serving of foot?
Yes, please. Say, Breaking Swipe, Thunderwave, Ironhead, Thunderbolt. That is Curem. That is Curem material.
I'm taking
Light
it.
metal. Remind me what light metal does.
Light metal just lowers its weight. So in other words, it is less likely to die by low kick.
I'll take my chances.
Well, that's fair enough. If anything else, we've got 3 lives to fight the King of the Ice types.
Ooh.
I wish you all the best of luck.
Yeah, we're up against the King of Fighter Freddy's.
Who dares disturb my slumber?
Hundreds of years I lay dormant in this den. Who has disturbed my dormancy?
Hey, best buddy!
Oh, so good to see. What are you doing? What are you doing here? No. We're fighting androids. Yeah, man. 3.
I did Dynamax when it's my turn.
Go ahead. I trust you for doing that.
Round and round and round and round.
Where it goes, let's stop. It'll never go.
Oh no!
Holy! Okay, maybe I should put up that red screen.
I'm starting to run out of babies to hatch.
That's fine. We're up against the Curem. Paralysis,
No
baby! Oh. Will you stop doing that?
No!
Hand it to Dynamax. Get the big boy.
You know, maybe I would probably have said maybe the better option maybe have been to Thunder Wave that turn just to paralyze it.
That's not
I'll surprise.
By the way, fun fact to mention, did you know that Curem that oh now it worked!
It finally worked after so long!
So, by the way, fun fact to mention, did you know that there's a reason why Curem has that ice around his mouth? Yeah, apparently it freezes its own mouth so it doesn't destroy the planet with its ice. So yes, it has frozen its own mouth shut.
How did he then?
Don't question it.
Britain's get a story, man.
Oh. Well, I mean, the other option when you think about it is maybe it does the Waddle Dee from Kirby right back at you. It just osmoses it.
Oh god, absorption.
Yeah. Kirby, someone. It's coming right back at ya. It's coming right back at ya. How can I help you, King DDD?
I need a monster to come out of that damn car.
That's what we do best at ML.
David Curem, you David Curem, you ruined our thing.
God damn! Well, at least you got one dragon move off.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, 2 left. Feel my power!
And I was actually gonna use
Uh-oh.
all the defense.
I'm ready, though.
Okay, so that's a bit special defense down. That's good, that's good. So I think here comes Glaciate! Oof! Uh-oh! Wait, that hits everyone! Oh god, I'm so glad you're dead! I didn't! Ouch!
Oh, wait, remind me, how many lives do we have?
2. Okay, we have 2 lives left.
Okay, all I need now more than ever.
We either need Quick Claw or Recovery. Well, hey! Quick Claw again! We got a boost! Reflect as well! Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good, that's good.
That did a lot.
That's good, that's good. Hey! Lower your accuracy. Hyper Voice! By the way, it's getting another attack! And that hits everyone! Jigglypuff's down!
He broke my shield.
1 live! And I'm confused, so...
Oh no!
All in! All in! Just go all in!
Alright, I'm taking action!
The problem is, Duraludon is slower than that Curem. In fact, a lot of us are, except for Heliolisk. Which means this is literally all or nothing.
RNG, give me some luck here.
I'm gonna try something. Just go for the attack and just try. That's all we can do.
Let's go!
Nothing.
Oh, no.
Come on, Sucker Punch! Ouch!
No!
I tried the Sucker Punch.
No!
We have to pray this. Uh-oh, there goes our...
Incoming!
Oh no, where's that aiming? Where's that aiming? Oh, Scary Face, okay. But you realize it's going for Glaciate afterwards. So if we don't knock it down, it's over.
Oh no, Dell!
and it hit all of us. Damn it! If my sucker punch went off!
We were so close!
That sucker punch, if it just went off! Damn it! Well played, QRM.
You win this time, your side.
Well, on a side note, at least everyone's got a free Gigantamax Duraludon for themselves if they want it.
I'm getting one.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, Heliolisk, Dry Skin. Restores hit points in rain or hit by a water-type attack. Reduces hit points in harsh sunlight, but it increases its damage with fire moves. So the main
I'm staring the QRM.
Fair enough. You know what? It's not the right nature, but I'll take Duraludon.
I named my Duraludon London.
Okay then, I guess Fiona's like, Fiona is not giving me anything.
That reminds me, I need to see my proctologist later. Anything serious? Nah, we're just friends. Wow. You know what? No, I'm not bothered by QRM. Oh, you don't have anything for me. Apparently something happens if you shake the Dyna tree. Nope, I'm not doing that again! That was a pain!
Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Okay!
Okay.
And I'm also gonna be putting my
Hey, Aeon.
Yeah.
Would you like to tag in?
Sure.
Yeah,
Alright, tag it out.
the problem is without me, everyone can't see it, so I feel like I'm taking over too many spots.
Hey, don't worry about it.
It's
So
fine.
who's gonna go next?
Well, Blade says he'll jump out for Aeon. So if anything else, what we'll do is we'll probably do this one. If we've got time for one more, we'll do one more, and that will probably be the last of it. And then tomorrow we will deal with Jackbox.
Yay.
Woo!
I won't be able to join, I'm
Oh,
afraid, because I have work.
yeah, that would do it.
I'll be free on the weekends, but during the weekdays, not so much.
Okay.
I gotta get ready for New Year's party over work, and oh boy, do I've got a lot of balloons to blow up.
New Year's must be nice. Me and Aeon can tell you that that's not happening at all this year for us.
Brownie,
Thinking about
I have to
things
blow
that
up. I have to blow up over 1,000 balloons. This will be fun.
What did, on a side note, what did you say, Aeon?
Debating between spending it with my New Year's Eve with family and spending it at home with friends. So.
Well, that's good at least. Well, that's good. We need to make the situation bigger. Ronaldo, make it bigger!
Aye, aye, Captain.
The monster's not big enough. Quick, we need to make it even bigger. Ronaldo, make it bigger. Okay. Wait. How big did you want it? You fool! I only wanted it the next stage up. Oh. Well, you see, you should have told me that. All right. I mean, if you want to, I could bring us to fight Nebby.
Ooh, Nebby.
Shall we fight
Small pass.
Yeah, shall we fight a Solgaleo? Well, we need to wait for Del to come back.
I'm good with the Solgaleo.
Okay. I mean, it's Nebby.
Have we got a bag big enough to put it in?
Okay.
Nebby, get in the damn bag.
No!
Get in the bag.
I still love that comic. Please, come back! Nebby, get back in the bag! Take me away, please!
Take me away, Necrozma.
Thank you. I think I still love that other one. Okay, I can understand how I can fly because I have wings, and so do you. But how can Dialga fly? Magic! Dialga like a little kid. Magic! Alright.
I'm sorry, but they're
Okay, guys.
Oh, welcome back, Del. Alright, so Del, we were deciding, do you want to leave it to luck, or is there any of our legendaries you would like to try?
Apparently it says that the game card's been removed.
Uh-oh. Please tell me you saved.
It saves before,
It saved after the last one we
yeah,
did.
so she should be fine. So if anything else, just input and put back in, I guess?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how it just loose.
Weird.
Okay. Let's go. No, so let's go through our legendary list, and we'll see if either Del wants to do any of these, or we leave it to luck.
Someone else.
Yeah. Okay. So Aeon, who's in on this one? Who's the 4 in this one?
On one of them.
Okay, Aeon, what have you got on your list?
Okay, I'm gonna double check just to be sure I got the Duraludon.
Okay, that's good. Alright, so Aeon,
I've got Entei, Zapdos, and Zugat.
Zugat. I love the way you said that, Zugat. I really want to rate a Zugat.
Oh, God damn it.
If you want to be my Mahon, get right in the ball. Doesn't matter if you're short or really tall. That wasn't bad, actually. Okay.
I'm connected back to the internet.
Alright, so you said you've got Entei, Zapdos, and Zugat. I've got Solgaleo, Articuno, and Heatran. But we got Articuno for Del, which was our first raid, which was fantastic. Who's the other one? Who's the other one in this party?
Me.
What do you have, Hannah?
Kirahim, Kyogre, and Zygarde.
Oh dear Lord! That's a list.
Giant whale!
It's a whale.
I'm saving the Kyogre. I'm not just saving it because of Alpha Sapphire.
Understandable. That's my reason too. I also have bad memories of fighting Kyogre, so that's my only other reason. And thank God they don't go primal, otherwise I'd run. Alright, so Del,
Yeah?
do you want to do any of those legendaries that we've said, or do you want to leave it to a random bit of luck?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me. How about we take an Entei?
Entei! Okay. Aeon, bring forth the fire puppy!
I am being the ball as we speak.
Please, I'm so glad Electrode's not in this. Entei, get the ball! Get the ball! Not that!
Oh wait, how do I join this?
So basically, what you do is you go to the list and you do anything is fine, and then when it gives you the option to input the code, you basically input the code, but when you do invite others, you let the person who's setting up the room go first.
Yeah.
Alright.
So in short, we wait for Aeon to set it up with our code, then we join.
Alrighty.
Alright, so Aeon, when you're ready and you have the puppy ready to go.
Rooms up.
Alright. Come on in! Same code!
Come play with the puppy.
I want to play with a puppy.
Wait to play with the
Puppy?
puppy.
What type of puppy? Boom!
It's just,
Hold up. Okay, anything is fine.
yeah, same code. I just realized what type of dog it is. It's a red setter.
Alright, and then I just put in link code.
Yes, you insert the link code as if you were setting up the session, and then just do invite others.
Yeah. It works either way.
And you'll appear in the room.
I set up the link code, but how do I...
Just click
What?
invite others after you've inputted the room code.
Yeah.
All right.
I should probably set that. Screw up.
Why? There you go. Hey, Pikachu.
But I get last pick.
Yeah, that's the order, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
We're fighting anti, so anything that's ground or water or rock. It's a big rock.
Start exploring.
Oh my god. Okay.
Let's see.
What happened?
A Sneasel and an Escavalier. Yeah.
Wait, Escavalier?
Yeah, but the Escavalier knows Razor Shell, so at least it has something, but...
True.
Yikes.
You know what? I'll take my chance with Escavalier!
Oh my god, Brownie's becoming a knight.
I'm
gonna
British.
take it fancy.
Alright. Oh! Alright. So we've got Mushana for Yawn and extra things, Sneasel for first strikes, and Marowak because Marowak.
I'll take the.
Fair enough. Just don't Will-O-Wisp the
how
Entei
wacky.
because it won't work.
All right.
Oh my god! Water! There's... So do we pick
I wonder what.
Dynamax, Whalmer, or Basculin?
Whalmer.
Whalmer. Whammer. Whammer.
Das Blimp though! Let's go, Das Blimp though!
Oh, what a whale of a time.
And there's a backpacker with a Roselia on the left. So that'd be a risk. We get a buff, but then it's a Roselia.
I shouldn't have gone with the Marowak.
No worries.
Oh, what a whale.
The problem is that Whalmer is probably now as big as a Wailord.
Word.
And we all know the joke.
How big I am.
Yeah, we all know.
I can imagine how big.
Oh dear God.
Oh, dear lord, that's a big whale.
Yeah.
It's just not physical defenses or.
Whalmer is built for endurance with hit points, but its defensive stat is kind of the weaker of the two. In short, physical it might be better. Did you really? Oh. Thank you! I appreciate you buffing me! Oh my god! Screech?
Yeah.
Uh-oh!
Oh! Are you serious?
I mean,
Oh. Da, 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 da. That was a crit! You'll take it. It's... Just know, he's not Blimp, he's Balloon.
Balloon.
How about we make sure we kill it? Because I'm going to do just that.
Oh,
So-
God.
I'd actually like to point out something, by the way. People have mocked this Cavalier because they thought it's slow, so there's no point running it. But ironically enough, the world champion Wolfie actually used this in a world team, and it actually worked.
wow.
Yep.
In short-
TP begins. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say what they did was he did Dusclops with Trick Room. In a double battle, it was Dusclops with Trick Room and a Togekiss with Follow Me. He had the Togekiss use Follow Me to get the Trick Room up, and then what he did is he brought the Dusclops back, brought out Escavalier, who because of Trick Room and was holding the Iron Ball was now the fastest thing on the field, and wrecked. So in short, that is the importance of strategy. And then again, this is why, admittedly, I cannot do competitive because unfortunately my strategy is, do I have a move that hits you? Yes or no?
That's my strategy too.
Yeah, yeah, I know your strategy. Your strategy is don't care about nature or EVs.
Yes.
And then there are those who just set up like crazy.
Brine Steel Roller.
Okay. Actually, do I want this? It's got water veil, so.
Yeah, and it's got brine. The only issue part you have to be worried about, though, is the Steel Roller. Because Steel Roller only works if there's a terrain up.
Yeah.
Right.
Alright, Roselia, or I think that's Hitmonlee on the right. But if we go left, we've got a Roselia that is with a backpacker.
backpacker.
Alright,
Get the backpacker?
let's do it. It's just because we've got the Golduck and the Whalmer. That's the issue part. Oh wait, I think that was a McChoke, not a Hitmonlee. Oh, that is a McChoke. Oops.
Well, we've choked up.
Alright, you know what? I'll just take an expert belt because it's the only thing I've got.
I get such front items.
Yep.
And you guys have the best items.
I got a black belt. All I have is super effective, but unless I hit the Entei and survive.
Chris, I've protect myself from a Roselia.
Don't worry. We'll see what we can do. If anything else, you know what? Maybe the Mushana might have been a little better of an option now if we knew this. But then again, we wouldn't have known what we would have been up against.
Bouncy, 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 bouncy.
See? You do have something that can hit this thing. Thank you! Mindstorm! What psychic move does Roselia learn?
I don't know.
Wait, terrain up! Oh! Screech! You realize if we're relying on this strategy, there's one problem with this by the way, Wilmer, come back down! Da, da, da! Why is this strategy? Don't worry, guys. This is the greatest plan. By the way, you know what? I'm going to bring up a random topic of discussion because I realize we haven't brought it up here. So, how about this for a topic of discussion? As we all know, every single one of us, every single person in the world has things they like and dislike. So here's a question. What is your biggest, strangest pet peeve? Not the thing that really annoys you, this thing knows life, dude.
Like, literally talking about
Oh!
Son of a bitch.
So I'm
Poison.
So I'm referring to something. So basically, a pet peeve is something that most people may not find annoying. Like, for example, it's like saying, "Oh, I really hate it when people leave rubbish all over the floor." That's different because that is a stupid annoyance. But it's like a pet peeve. Like, for example, it could be something like, I can't see why people have to walk around with, like, say, dogs with coats on, for example. In other words, something that stands out as it's annoying to you, but others might look and think, what the hell? Oh, it knows extra sensory!
Ooh.
I did not know that thing learned extra sensory.
I think I'm gonna be good.
You know what? I'll take a risk. I'm good. I mean, we're up
You're
against
poisoned,
we're up against Entei.
I know, no, Aeon's poison. Never mind.
Yeah, there's a water type coming up as well, and that is Barrascuda or Cryogonal. Maybe the Barrascuda, so we have another water type that's fast.
Alright.
Trust me, I mean, no offense to Cryogonal, but Cryogonal is an ice type, and the only benefit that would have to the Entei is if it knew haze.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's really recommended. But, I'll tell you what, let me at least say mine. So, my biggest pet peeve is whenever I get myself a bath on an evening, if I have a bubble bath, I always make sure before I get out of the water that I do not have a single bubble on me. That's my pet peeve. Yeah, it's a weird one. For some reason, for me, it's a case of I don't like it when bubbles slip on the go on the floor because slip. Yes, I'm crazy. I appreciate your help. Oh no!
Oh!
You're dead. You're dead.
Oh.
Chansey!
Yep, I'm dead.
Yeah, in case you wondered, by the way, Scale Shot is a similar thing to like Triple Axel, and... Does it get it? Yeah, it does. So, defense goes down and speed goes up. It's alright.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
My line.
And yeet!
Strategy, I'm just gonna shout at everything.
That's fair. Let's see. Clarify. My pet peeve, if this does count as one, is when someone in a game where voice chat is being used are so close to the mic you can hear them breathing. Yeah, I mean, I could see that. I could see that. What about you guys? Does anyone have one?
Sadly, I can't take
Yeah, same here.
That's fair. I am now giant bug. Everyone on guard. Hey guys!
Wait, time.
If I put my lance up, will I pop the Whalmer?
Wait a minute, giant bug? No, wait.
Aquajet, you're already the fastest thing on the field, Barracuda! Da 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 da! Yee!
Nice!
Nice! I guess you could say he was now Barra skewed. Yeah!
May the punch the shoe go.
No! That's still one of my favorites. I still love that from a Let's Play team. It's just like, it looks like in this volcano things are really heating up. Yeah! It's alright. When we're done, we will stay volcano. No!
Okay, I'm good because I already have a water type.
Poison, but I kind of like this setup.
You know what? I'm good.
Are you sure? Aren't you feel?
I know. I'm gonna take a risk. I mean, no offense, Barracuda is still a fragile glass cannon. In other words, I would die either way.
Fair enough.
Here we go.
Where's the... Here, puppy! Here, boy! Here, boy! There's a good boy! Entei, what have I told you about growling at the people you don't know?
Wait a minute, I just thought of something. If a regular Entei barks and causes a volcano eruption, what happens if a Dynamax one barks?
Then a puppy is born. Okay. Ooh. No. Brine still works. It just does even more damage if it's got half or less.
Is it worth screeching, do you reckon?
Yes.
Doing that.
I'm gonna set up light screen.
Good idea. Uh-oh.
Oh!
So this thing is faster than all of us.
I mean, considering that it's a roaming legendary.
Yeah, I would say if anything else, one of the water types Dynamax because of the Golduck with Swift Swim.
Okay.
Because if you Dynamax and get the rain, up. Oh!
Uh-oh.
All right. So who can Dynamax?
Me, I can.
All right. Yeah, you Dynamax and get Geyser with the rain up. Because if anything, I've got Razor Shell as well.
All right.
I think I'm gonna outspeed you anyway.
So it's whether you want to set up or just go for the bash.
Also, I don't know if it counts as like a weird pet peeve, but I've got a friend who knows that I sit here watching like YouTube or movies or TV or whatever, and still like Discord call, voice call me. Then he won't say anything for frickin' ages, but will complain as soon as I leave.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that is kind of a pet peeve, because that's like,
Yeah.
oh, so you wanted to speak to me, and then you don't want, and then you get annoyed when I don't listen to you anymore.
And say anything, and then you're gonna complain that I hate.
Yeah. That's it. That's pretty about it. Well, in which case, Aeon, it was nice having you. I'm gonna go. Heal pulse. Yes, there we go.
Are you feeling it's definitely
Yes! That is how you work together!
Straight win!
That, I mean, don't get me wrong, that heal pulse is probably a good idea. Though, come here! In the ball! Yeah!
Oh dear.
That's a
I chose the wrong
catch.
time to fight the...
Oh, you make so you can have this puppy like you.
Yes.
I chose the wrong time to fight a gym leader.
What? Wait, what are you doing?
Fionea's bad.
Oh, steal. Yeah. Don't say C, say we.
I mean,
Alright,
see.
Velma, Roselia, Barraskewda. No shiny
Nope. But I'm gonna take it.
and take. Oh! Found out what the water veil did! Water veil. The Pokemon's
What?
covered with a veil which prevents the Pokemon from getting burnt!
What color is the Barraskewda normally?
Barraskewda normally is essentially what's on my stream, so it's brown head, light blue body, red fins.
Don't tell me.
Brown head, like a light brown body?
And red/orange fins. In fact, you'll know if it's shiny because on the first page when you do summary, if you click on it and do summary and go to where the first page is, the Pokeball which shows like the name and the trainer, if you see red sparkles on the bottom part where the shapes are, that's a shiny.
No shiny.
I do not see
Then no shiny for you.
I'm taking the end.
Don't blame you. Wait, oh wow. I just realized that Barraskewda has Swift Swim too.
Caught a very special Pokemon. Connected to play. That's a good design. What's a caught a very special Pokemon?
You caught the legendary at the end.
Yep.
Yeah, that's if. So if you want to farm those ores, you essentially can just choose to not take the legendary in the final list, and you can catch the legendary again and again and again to keep getting more ores if you wanted to.
All right.
You know what? I will
Yes.
take. I will take the puppy. So now I am only one puppy missing. I'm missing Raikou.
Same here. Same here.
Lele.
Yes,
Oh, God.
Lele.
It be a Lele.
Yeah. One that Dell knows very well.
I know Tapu Koko.
Ironically, that's the one I've got. Tapu Koko.
You have Tapu Lele?
I have Coco.
You have Koko.
Yeah, I've got Coco as one.
Hey, I think
Coco
that's
for
gonna
Coco?
be at the Tapus.
Shall we try a Tapu?
Please.
Yeah?
Which
not?
one?
Uh,
Which one? Koko or Lele?
if I Lele is psychic, Coco's electric, so it depends which one everyone feels like they want to take.
I say we take Tapu Koko.
So it is.
Everybody, in other words, that's Brownie setting up then.
Yep.
Brownie, set up, Brownie.
I'm on it. Hey,
Hey,
when you
guys.
guys want to do Nebby instead?
Hey guys, I'm gonna have to bail. I gotta call in.
Oh, no worries, Blade. If anything, thank you so much for joining us, Blade.
No problem. It was fun.
Yeah,
See you
really.
guys later.
See you later, dude. Take care of yourself, and if we don't get the chance to speak to you before the end, all the best for the new year.
Right back at you guys, and have fun with have fun with the raid.
Yay! Alright, see you, dude.
Alrighty, guys.
He gone. What a bitch! I'm kidding. Alright, I'm getting set up with Coco!
No, Brownie, you're getting Blades confused with the puppy. The puppy was the bitch.
Yeah, wait, but Entei doesn't have gender.
Does now.
Did you just
Just
assume? No. All right. Same code, my friends. The room is open.
Yes,
On my way.
On my way.
Wait. There we go.
No.
Dell's in. Hannah's in. Aeon is last.
Damn it.
And while this is going on, I will have this bot thing by showing off a Kagero Red Pulse Draco kid.
High school sports day flashbacks again.
Oh.
Why am I always last?
Hey, think of it this way. Back then, it was choice. This time, it was you were lucky enough to get into the group.
Chris.
What? I love you.
Love you too.
Alright, so Tapu Koko. So does anything here have... nothing here has super effective against Koko. Actually, no. Sudowoodo does with Stomping Tantrum. You know what? I'll take the Woodo! Oh, god damn it!
Should I take the Flygon or should I take the Hitmonlee?
Take whichever one you want. Just know they all have some good uses.
I'll take the Flygon.
All right. Just be careful, by the way, because that Flygon means that you can hit him for ground, he can hit you for fairy.
Wait.
Tapu Koko is fairy and electric.
Now you know.
I thought you knew.
Yeah.
You beat the game, didn't you?
Once. I beat the game once.
Did you not get the Coco? Oh well. Alright,
I
what?
did get the Coco.
That's it. Hi, electric at the end. I wonder what it is. Alright, that's Butterfree or Dubwool. But that Butterfree's gonna be Gigantamax.
Butterfree.
You sure?
My Butterfree. I guess I don't have a choice.
Alright.
We're gonna rock
My
him.
Butterfree, just so you can have the Gigantamax.
That's probably the reason, but it's also because I have Rock, which means I can wreck it.
I didn't rock its
Probably.
world.
Yeah. Bring forth the bug! Hey, Trouble! Remember when everybody hated you on day one?
Pretty bug.
Also known as that thing is going to inflict us with a status condition. You know what? Do I Dynamax and make
Yeah.
Alright. Let's rock 'em! Come on out!
Because Sudowoodo is a rock.
What? There's no way it's a rock type. It's a grass type. See? It's a tree.
Yeah, make like a tree and rock.
Yes. I love that episode. I think I still admit that one of my other favorite episodes is the Orange Island episode where Ash, Tracy, and Jesse all got poisoned by a whirlpool. Oh my god!
Yeah, no, I'm not taking
Poof! But
That was real quick.
well, think of it this way. If we don't get it, at least it's a Gigantamax that's easier to catch.
I think
I'd say at least catch it. You get a chance of it being a shiny then.
yeah. I'm good. I'm not in for the shiny.
That's fit. Oh! Shiny Hunters United in Raid. Ooh, Pollen Puff. Oh, it's a Butterfree that can be supportive.
I'll take it. Just a
I
pollen
won't.
puff.
Alright. Yeah, so in case you wonder, Del, so you're aware of it, Pollen Puff has two uses. You use it on an opponent, it's damaging, but if you use it on an ally, it heals them instead.
Ah.
So it's a double move. Driftblim or Malamar? I would say the Driftblim, just because the fact of the backpack and the berries, and because Malamar will wreck us if it's contrary.
Yeah.
Flying it is then.
Yeah, let's go tackle the definition of must resist.
Peter goes.
I was gonna say Hindenburg.
No. To be fair, I think both of us are pushing it.
I'll take a bell.
I'll take a focus band.
Alright. Ooh, leftovers on a Gastrodon. Yep, you're set. It's left.
Wait. I'm still fudged.
Yeah, maybe slightly, but at least, Alright, by the way, I should mention Driftblim's ability before anyone gets reckless with it. Driftblim's ability is Aftermath, so be very careful if you use a physical move on it, because Aftermath is, if it feints to a physical move, 30% of the damage you've done to it will be reflected back to the one that killed it.
Yay! All my moves are physical.
So,
No, silly.
then maybe go with the Buzz. Well, it depends if you can hit it with something or not. Rage Powder! Hannah, don't be a hero! Lightning!
What?
Well, that was that was a mistake. That was a mistake. I didn't know this thing learned a lightning attack.
Okay, we
Take!
gotta expect that.
Oh. Slow down.
Yeah, at least it wasn't you guys, it was just me.
Well, that's true, but there's an issue. If the lightning was aimed at the Flygon or Gastrodon, it would do no damage to them at all. Because they're ground types. Maybe just don't do that. Just hit him. Just hit him.
Okay, I'm just gonna. You know what is the ability?
Yeah, I was about to say, it's just a caution. I mean, it's only if it goes off or not. Don't worry about it. Uh-oh! Well, you're dead! Hassan! Hassan,
I think for the berries, I might need to fill myself some poison.
Oh, it depends if you... Wait, what berry do you have equipped?
I don't have a berry.
Oh, what's your item equipped? Oh, you have a focus sash.
Yeah.
Okay. I would maybe say go. I would say maybe if you want to go Giga Drain.
Yeah, I'm using Venom Drench. At least we could get it poisoned.
That's not what Venom Drench does. Venom Drench's effect only kicks in if it is poisoned.
Taking my chances.
Big Slug!
I do not like the Gastrodon cry.
What, you mean when it goes "Ah!"
Yeah.
Oh, Venoshock!
Sea slug.
It just sounds
No!
like someone screaming in agony.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Tailwind, his speed is doubled! Da 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 da! Ah, if I hit it, it would have. Ah! And here's the sandstorm, and I think that's killed the Butterfree.
Oh. Sorry.
No, he's still alive! No, I'm dead.
There you go.
That's great. This is a bug up against the flying type.
That's fine. All right, just go for the hit. Oh, I'm in a trouble predicament here. Because my only two remaining moves are fighting and uh-oh.
Yeah.
It's all right. Driftblim is Drifblim's endurancy. Not the endurance, but good enough to a degree.
Yeesh.
Wait, I missed it. How much did that hurt me?
Too much and not enough.
In other words,
Don't worry, I'll use
I'm in red, aren't I?
Adventure. I will heal you.
Oh, goody.
Very good.
It's alright. I'm probably gonna switch. I just need to look at the Drifblim. Drifblim was called A. I'm not crazy. You're crazy. Especially you, Ghost of Dapper.
Hey.
Brownie, it didn't hurt you at all.
I think you're not in the red, Chris.
Okay.
I think I'm good without it.
You know
it's
what?
An electric type we're going up against.
Yeah, it's true.
If anything, I'll take my chances against any fairy type.
Okay. Well, there's our berry back up.
Yay!
Yay.
Alright, let's have a look. Nidoking or Swoobat?
I say we go with the Swoobat.
There's a problem though. None of my moves are gonna hit it.
Okay, ground type then.
Let's go Nidoking. If anything else, we got the scientists that can help us too. Alright, so with permission, I think I'm gonna take the swap.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna take the
Oh,
swap too,
good
just
luck.
to be safe.
I mean, I could go for Stomping Tantrum, but normally what the scientist does is they give you a mon that's good against the boss.
I'm gonna switch because I got a dragon type.
Only one switch.
What got ground dragon type though?
What?
Yeah, only one Pokemon's allowed to switch. It does it like a similar thing.
Yeah.
You could have told me that.
It's all. I mean, you still kept your mon. Hey, Nidoking! Oh, I think I realized why they gave me Hitmontop, because Tapu Koko is physical, so the Intimidate!
Ah, gotcha.
It's alright, you've got a ground type move, so if anything, that still works as any. Oh, I haven't seen what moves I have.
What do you do with a Flygon against the Nidoking?
It's not the Nidoking she's worried about.
Oh yeah, very, yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's the one after it.
Yeah. I got it, I'm done. I am Eric.
Hello, I have been born. I still love that. Yeah. Oh, baby squirrel, I'm so fast. They do. Oh, I have been born. Sorry, I've got idol thingy going on at the same time. Whee! Yeah, okay, goes in effect. Oh no! Well, in fairness, at least we know the high horsepower works, so this could work for both ends. Hitmontop! Hitmontop! Very nice! I will say, don't mock Nidoking, because Nidokings are actually very good. Ah, that works a little better. So does that!
It's crud.
What's that? Who said something, crud?
My super effective move, Mark Black is crud.
Well, I mean, it does lower the. If only the Butterfree knew Psychic. It needs to know Psychic. I think Waterfall's gonna kill it. If not, Flygon can kill it on the next round.
Alright.
Mine.
There we go! Woof!
Securing the kill.
Yeah, by the way, I actually would recommend this Nidoking because I know its moveset. It actually does have a variety of physical elementals. So I believe it knows. I believe it knows high horsepower, fire punch, thunder punch, and I think it knows one other move as well. That's the punch. I'm not 100%, but I know it's very diverse.
Okay, let me take a look. See.
Oh!
I'm taking this. I'm taking it. I want to swap. I'm taking it. I'm taking it.
I think she's taking it.
I'm not entirely sure if she is.
Yeah. Also, she's got the black belt, so now her high horsepower is doing more damage to the opponent.
Yes. Here we go.
3 lives against a Tapu Koko. And I also like to point out when it gets in ranged, it uses discharge.
Ready, boys and girls?
Tapu Koko! Oh, sorry. Let me do it cry from the anime.
Thunder Chicken.
Electric Surge! Electric terrain off the bat. Yeah, I think you have Mudslap.
I don't think so.
Alright. Should I go Dynamax?
If you're the Nidoking, I'd say go for it.
Oh. Also, I just found out that Poison is super effective against Coco.
Yeah, because he's a fairy type.
So
you know what?
I can use a physical.
Meanwhile, I'll do something useful. Rock 'em, Dell!
Yeah. Introducing Nidoking.
I love this. I love it. Also, on a side note, if any... Uh-oh. Ouch!
Oh!
That Intimidate saved me!
Okay, that's right. I'll use Cold Cup on you.
Damn. That got him.
Special defense up. That'll help against the discharge coming in a bit. Coaching!
Yeah.
There we go. That'll do some helpful for you. Butterfree's attack. What physical move do you know?
Corn got fit on.
Uh-oh. No! That's 2 dead.
That's gonna hurt.
Well,
Oh!
well, that means I'm already dead. Everyone, at least I got the coaching.
I'm gonna use. I can use one.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna use Giga Drain just in case.
Good idea. I'll do some both. Rah, 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 rah. Oh.
Thanks, Minnie.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Bird.
And now it's just putting itself in range. Tell me this doesn't. Let's go!
To the bird.
Alright, so if anything else, I will tell you Tapu Koko's shiny variant is easy to discern. Its yellow shell becomes black.
Right.
If you really are looking for one of the best looking shinies. Yay!
I don't, and I'm actually gonna. Also, I'm gonna add Coco to the party, so.
Why am I not
awesome.
surprised?
Meh.
I would like it if someone got a shiny for our last one of this. I would like it if someone got at least one shiny of something, just for the sake of it, because Liam got one.
Nope. I don't got a shiny.
No. No shiny
Electric
from...
shirt. I got electric shirt.
Alright, so what? Just so we know.
Okay, so out of the Pokemon you've got there, I can tell you the shiny variants. Butterfree shiny, instead of red eyes and purple body, it is dark purple and green eyes. Drifblim becomes slightly goldish. Nidoking, instead of purple, is blue. And Tapu Koko, instead of yellow, it has black on it instead.
I don't. Okay, so it's hard for me to tell.
If it makes it easier, just do summary on it and look on all of your mons and see if any of them have the red sparkles on the summary page.
No sparkles.
On any of them?
On any of them.
Darn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna Tapu Koko with me.
That is actually probably a relative idea, although I really don't like its moveset. Thunderbolt, Quick Attack, Brave Bird, and Taunt. You know what? I'm not bothered by this as a... I'm not bothered by this one as a shiny. I mean, I would like it.
That's weird. Sometimes I don't. I sometimes get the dex entry, and sometimes I don't. Like, I don't get that.
It's because the legendaries from the Dynamax adventure actually don't count towards your Pokédex.
Yes. There's a Cresselia! Oh my gosh, you found a Cresselia! Wait,
We
how
already
many
got a
Pokemon- how many
Cresselia.
Pokemon cards can I find at a time?
I don't. So you can find one every time you talk to her, but you can hold a maximum of 3 entries on a list at a time. If you want to put another one on a list, you have to get rid of one to put another one on it. Let's see. I'm actually going to double check on these Pokemon that we picked because I have not checked any of these mons since I got them. Where are they? Where
I don't want to erase some of these yet.
Yeah. Ah, there we go. Let's see. Entei, pretty good. Tapu Koko. Oh, both amazing on them. That's not bad. Let's see. What was that? That was the Aurorus. Aurorus wasn't bad. I think, yeah. I don't think any others from that list were not bad.
Are there any more Are we going on more adventures, or is this our last one?
Let's have a look. What time is it yet? It's 10 o'clock. You know what? Since it's our last Sunday, let's go one final one. And to make this absolutely fair, I say, who hasn't picked one yet?
Me.
You haven't?
Well, because, I haven't pitched one yet because of, you pitched all 3 instead of me and I just left,
Ah, that is true. I mean, are we all right? So it's your... All right. In that case, Hannah, you can pick the last one. So do we go with any of our list, or do you want to leave it to blind chance?
I say we go something from the list.
Okay. Well, I've got Solgaleo and Articuno because Tapu Koko was on my list.
Any others?
So Solgaleo would be the only one we could catch because we did Articuno. Aeon, what have you got on yours again?
I've got Zapdos and Zygarde.
Okay. Del, what have you got on yours?
Zygarde, Kyurem, and Tapu Lele.
Okay. And Hannah, what have you got on yours?
Karahem, Kyogre, and Zygarde.
3 Zygardes.
You know what? For the sake of it, I'll let the chat decide on this one.
What? What do you think? No, don't let the chat decide. We don't have many viewers.
No, we already went up against Zygarde and lost.
Yeah. It's up to you. I mean, if none of them work, we could always go for the random chance if all else fails.
Well, to be honest, I really want to get the Kyogre.
Oh, that's
with a lucky chance.
You know what? Let's do it. Go on. Let's try Kyogre.
All right.
Oh, Kyogre is another one of the hardest ones.
After this, I'm gonna have a head orca.
Oh, shut up. All right. So Hannah, get it set up.
Yep. All right. In 3, 2, 1, and invite.
All right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go tackle the giant whale.
Yay!
There you are, Del.
Thank you.
Hi.
There you are, bro.
Oh, I got him just before Aeon. Alright, so a nice tip I can give you is for the Kyogre one, because he's water, it's recommended to just bring, actually, I don't think he knows anything that can tackle electrics, but you know what? Give me a quick moment. I'll tell you what, before you start this, let me double check his moveset so we can plan ahead.
Okay.
Because then that way we can focus ahead instead of racing against the clock. Let's see. Ooh. Nice. Glastria is the Pokemon of the week for Cerebi. Nice. I can find out how to use a Glastria, also known as gimme. Gimme.
I think that Kyogre is also weakness to grass type, so if there's any grass types, we might get some.
Yeah, but it does know it can learn ice moves.
Makes sense.
So let me double check. It is lovable moveset. Okay. Thank you, Cerebi. Okay. Kyogre's moveset. Okay, so it has Drizzle. So when it starts the battle, it's instantly going to have Rain. And its moveset is Aqua Ring, Body Slam, Thunder, and Surf.
What? This moves?
So electric can work. So electric can work and grass can work. But be aware, like Kyurem, when it gets in danger, it will start using a move that hits us all, which is Origin Pulse. And with the rain up, it'll hit us even harder.
All right, we got a minute left, so we.
Yeah, so let's go for it. Let's go. So if anything, a nice tip: try to do something that negates the rain if you can.
Negates the rain.
If not, just something that hits hard.
Okay, I'm gonna choose a Togodumaru.
Oh.
Ooh, I'm gonna choose the Matang.
Riton. What is this? What are these mons? We can't do much with this. Oh, you know what? I guess I'll take Munchlax.
I'll take Grapploct then.
Alright. So something that doesn't die to water is a good option, so let's have a look. Duraludon and Pincurchin there. I'm really not looking forward to this, but we might as well try. So we could get Pincurchin for the electric type, and then there's a Magneton on the right. But in order to do that, we give up on the Duraludon and Sneasel. You know what? Go Pincurchin. Yeah, to the right, electric. Yeah, I mean, the Duraludon is nice and all that, and don't get me wrong, but in which case, we might as well have this and the Magneton.
Yeah.
Is it a Pukumuku?
Yeah, what, this? Not Pukumuku, this is Pincurchin.
Pincurchin.
Yeah, this thing.
Oh.
I know what you're thinking, and the answer is no, this is not Pincurchin. This is not Pukumuku's evolution.
I wish it was, though.
Yeah.
It does have electric surge, so that could be some useful. Also, I think we may have made a slight error because we brought things that can tackle with electric moves, and we haven't got anything that doesn't do it.
I have Poison Jab.
Yeah, that works. Just go with what's work. We just need to find our way through this. If anything else, the only thing we just got to be careful with this Pincurchin is if it's the... Oh!
Nice.
Flex. That's good. Because I think if I know this Pincurchin's moveset... Oh, beautiful special. Oh! Oh!
Holy crap!
Yeah, it's because of electric surge. It increases electric damage too. Here, Tom.
Should I Dynamax?
If you think the extra hit points will help you.
Considering the amount of damage you did, I will, unless you got one of you guys is super effective.
I don't.
I got nothing.
Just go for it then. Get the hit points in Jones.
Just do
Okay,
it.
fine.
Just win the race. Just win the race. I win. I love that song.
poor Matang not gonna last. Maybe we should have gone the other direction.
Well, it goes to Ralladon, so I guess it just depends if you think. Well, actually, that's a psychic surge, so that gets rid of the power boost. And now I'm gonna invoke my inner Shugo. Oh. Ow! Gunk shot! Yes, I know gunk shot. What? Fight about it? Oh no, I was thinking of Pyukamuku. That's the worst one. Pincursion is offensive, Pyukamuku is defensive. In fact, if you have a Pyukamuku as a raid, the only thing you have to worry about it is if you use physical moves. Because it does no counter. Like it hurts. Special defense up. Or defense up. Never mind. Wrong move.
Whack.
Nom nom nom.
I don't have anything that can heal me.
Uh-oh! I live!
You're pretty good.
Yeah, I live. Now what?
Quick whack.
Alright, just go for it. Just smack him.
Gonna use another poison jab.
Yeah, just go for it.
Careful.
That should do it. There we go. But Del, you actually like this little thing?
Yes. Got a cute sounding name.
You actually would have seen this a few times because Op uses one.
I think so. Wow.
Well, you know.
Okay, does anybody want this? Because if not, I'll take it.
I'm good.
I'm good.
Yeah, because my Pokemon, because I'm realizing Matang has broad defense.
Yeah. Venom Drench. Just a tip I would give, do not use Venom Drench as a move.
Why?
Because Venom Drench only works if the opponent is paralyzed. No, it's poisoned.
Yeah, since I have poison jab, it might work.
Yeah, so maybe for the later end, so just get it for the Thunder and the Acrobat. If all those fails, you can at least do, the only thing we have to go, Tauros or Magneton.
Magneton.
You realize we have well actually I have Fire Punch. So, we do it.
It's fighting.
Yep, let's do it.
Magneton.
Don't forget the best. Boy.
What if it's not? What if it's a Clink Link, actually?
It's not. I know my Pokemon silhouettes.
Some evolution, it's just 3 Magnemite stuff fused together.
Look at Diglett.
Fair point.
Time to split these guys up.
You know, I'm surprised Magneton wasn't in the whole Pokemon complaining about their evolution theories.
That's true. Well, no, they'd be like, hey guys, guess what? I at least brought myself a little buddy. We can talk all
Problem
day.
is, guys, I'm useless in this one.
Oh, that's right. Poison Jab doesn't affect it.
And electric and steel.
You might as well just do something to it. Meanwhile,
Yeah, I'm gonna use the puzzle. You're trying to paralyze it.
it might not work, but it's always worth a try. I mean, I don't think it does now. By the way, there's a reason I brought this big boy out.
Okay.
Because he has a secret weapon.
What's that?
Well, actually, I'll let him show it on his turn. Oh, it's a crit. Uh-oh. Ow!
Uh-oh.
Acupressure. That gives him a stat buff. Accuracy. Max Flare. He knows Fire Punch. Ironically, that's the reason why I brought it. Because with this, we can disable the rain. That's my sneaky little strategy. That's why I went for it. It wasn't so much the Thunder Punch, it was more go for the Max Flare to stop the rain. Just gotta pray we've got enough in our power to do this.
Okay, I'm pretty dang slow.
Yeah, same.
So I'm just gonna buff you guys.
Ooh,
That makes sense. Lowers the speed.
nice, that helps.
Gives you the first strike. That's actually good.
Thank you.
Magnet Rise. Oh no, it can't be hit by ground type moves.
Acupressure.
Okay, then now it gets a
Thank you.
plus. What do you get? Accuracy.
And it's down.
By the way, in case you wondered, by the way, Del, that acupressure can raise up any of the stats, evasion or accuracy.
Alright.
The only problem is you have no control over which one.
I suppose no problem. Yeah.
I mean, if it
And
comes...
it doesn't help. It doesn't help when I'm slow.
Well, true, but at least with you on this, you can be either supportive or you can go for the Hydro Pump of the Thunder.
Fair point.
So if... Oh, he's got Light Screen. That'll be helpful for Kyogre.
So
You scared, bro.
It's because I've got Fire Punch.
I'm
I'll
good
take
without
it.
it.
I'll do it. I'll do it for the Light Screen.
Woo!
We just need to make sure we have a Mon that can summon... Oh, does anyone want to swap?
I'm good.
Should I try swapping? Just in case?
It depends if you want to. It's up to you.
I kind of want to.
Okay.
Because there's no guarantee that poison jab is going to work immediately.
Yeah, it's up to you.
Oh.
All
Yeah,
right.
I kind of want.
Plus, you get to equip it with a backpacker item in there.
Cryogonal.
I got a cryogonal.
Ooh.
Okay, so that's Rhydon, Scolipede, or Hitmonchan with 2 backpackers on the Rhydon route.
I say we go with rock.
Yeah.
Are you sure? We've got 2 electrics and an ice type.
Okay, we got.
Yeah, we can take him.
All right, if you're sure.
Yeah.
Jeez, we were running out of time. We were cutting it close there.
Yeah, I wish they had a way. That you could increase this. It's like if you play with other players, they should buff it by 20 seconds.
Oh yes. Oh yes, I'm good. Oh yes, I'm definitely taking the shell belt.
Focus Ash. Gem. Focus Band.
I'm gonna go with the expert belt.
I'll take the citrus berry.
Focus Band.
I want a healer.
Yeah. Plus, we don't know what this Cryogonal knows.
True.
Let me have a look and see if I can double check its moveset. Cryogonal. Ah, here it is. Cryogonal knows Blizzard, Ice Beam, Reflect, and Solar.
Alright.
Solar Beam to do it.
Yeah, so that's the reason why. Plus, if you Dynamax, you can turn it into a hailstorm instead of a rain.
Oh, do you want to Dynamax then, or shall I?
I would maybe say I would say maybe go for the one that's special because Rhydon is not a very good at special.
Well, I'm going to use them because I have Iron Head.
I've got Mud and Water.
Okay, guys, protect me because I'm going to do something crazy.
You're going for Solar Beam, aren't you?
Yes.
Well, it's a good thing I'm using Iron Head.
Yeah, but the problem is Rhydon is physically built to endure things. Special based, he is terrible.
Yep, that was the plan.
The problem is I'm worried that
If you want, I can check its moveset because I have it right here. It knows Drill Run, Smackdown, Smart Strike, and Scary Face. So it knows Smart Strike. It knows Smart Strike. Cryogonal.
protect me.
Wait, guys? Oh, you know liquidation, don't you?
No, muddy water.
Oh my god.
Keep me safe.
I didn't win my own flower.
Uh-oh.
No, target.
You're dead.
Oh! Still alive! Still alive!
Sturdy! I forgot you had that!
Cole gave that therapy. Hey, when you fight against a Kyogre, you might use it.
Fair point.
This is true.
I'm keeping diagonal.
You'll see my best friend, his name is Rydon, and he jumped into the way to stop us, but then we just let him, and then when we gave him the muddy water, he stayed.
Okay, question. Should I switch out or keep the Togedemaru?
This is a tough call, because you could take the swap, so that way we still have our life, but the downside bit is you are a Rhydon to a Kyogre.
Yeah, you're gonna get one shot anyway.
Yeah, I'm not gonna take it. I'm gonna take the risk.
Yeah, if this, you might as well go Electro Web and see if you can get the, try to get the slowdown.
I mean, we've still got all our lives at this point, I think.
I don't know. The backpacker might have a shell though.
Or
Yeah.
if anything else, at least a Cetrus Berry to give you at least a buff. So now you get a chance to swap if you want.
I can't.
What I took now.
It's
And
sting.
that was it.
I'll swap for leftovers.
I'll swap for the expert belt.
Yeah, there's nothing good on here, so I'm not gonna take anything.
Then at least you got something that can help you in the long haul.
Yeah.
Okay, but you guys are gonna have to protect me though, just in case.
Problem.
Wait, you have, if I were you, Del, actually, let me double check. Does this Kyogre know something at all? I mean, if you want to, you could set up a select to stop the body slam, or
When he
maybe,
does anything, you do so.
or if anything else, maybe at least Dynamax, or if anything else, something Dynamax is that changes the weather, something what am I doing? I've got light screen!
I got Dynamax, folks, but I...
No. Yeah, I would give a plan. Give it to Del. Because Del can make it hail, so it stops the drizzle.
Yeah, I'm using Electro Web. so
Good.
that way
Yeah,
we'll-
get the slow down.
Just proving that we have...
Del's got solar beam, hasn't she?
She does.
That changed the weather.
That would change to grassy terrain,
Oh, never
not
mind.
the weather.
This one's physical. Let's try this.
It's just water. I couldn't. Oh no! Yeah, there's one thing to mention, by the way. With the rain up, thunder doesn't miss.
Duly noted.
Protect me.
Okay, that's good. That'll set us up for a turn.
Right.
Yep.
Meanwhile, I'll get a little extra.
Nice.
That should help us for the long haul. The crit. Okay,
All
Del.
right, well,
Yeah, Dynamax and go for max hit. Go for max hail.
okay.
Because we need to slow that rain down, because I will tell you right now, the move it gets is Origin Pulse, which is a water-based move and hits all four of us.
Yeet! Go, my snowflake of power!
Wait, I hope you guys are Pokemon Go, but you're Crayon and over Winterends.
I still need to get my shiny Celebi, and I still need to get an egg to hatch. I got one more egg left.
You can do it. So this hail is going to kill the Togedemaru, but I think this is probably better to at least get a chance to get the hail in play. There we go.
You do realize when you have hail up, I do have one HP left.
Yeah, I know, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
It just depends on what move this thing's going to use on us. Oh
Uh-oh.
no! Well,
Oh no, you'll heal.
yeah, it's gonna heal every turn.
Well, I'm done.
Well, in fairness, you got the paralysis off, and in fairness, one life gone with you back at full strength with sturdy.
Yeah, true.
So in fairness, that would, no offense when I say it, I think it's a risk that works. Yeah, Kotlo says Kyogre can be scary. It can. It's mainly because of its move when it's panicking.
Alright. Time to go.
Yes, go!
Go!
Didn't work, that's fine. You're faster than all of us. Okay, that wasn't bad. Hey, that was... Hey! Uh-oh!
Don't forget that.
Here it comes! Origin Pulse!
Row, fight,
Okay, we've got the screens. Uh-oh. That did. And you're paralyzed.
no.
The paralysis stopped Origin Pulse!
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. Hannah, you saved us. You saved us.
Good thing I jumped on tomorrow, did I?
Yes!
Alright, back to the game.
Alright.
Instant recoveries are that great, cheating bastard.
That's true. Just blast
Alright,
him.
I'm gonna use another
Yeah.
I'm gonna use electro bed.
You go slow now. Full power! Come on! Yes!
Securing the kill.
I hate paralysis.
And spot everyone, I think we all do this together.
Yeah.
Get your ball. Oh, I think Dell's already thrown.
Wait.
Oh, sorry.
Screw it!
I throw it.
That's fine. Yay!
Oh, I feel so.
That is one of the annoying quad of difficult Pokemon.
But we did it.
Thank God. Kyurem, Zygarde, Groudon, and Kyogre are the big four you have to watch out for. Now, just in case you wondered, Shiny Kyogre is pink.
Oh, his nature
No,
is
okay.
lonely. That's
Oh.
sad.
I don't have a pink Kyogre.
Check your other
Me
Pokemon.
neither.
And you-
My God.
You know what? This is all worth it. I'm taking the Kyogre.
Yeah. On a side note,
Never gonna do that again. No.
on a side note,
Efficient.
on a side note, I discovered what the Magneton's ability was. Which actually does not make any sense for it because its ability is analytic. Boosts power of the move when this Pokemon uses last. Which is difficult because Magneton is kind of quick.
Guys,
What?
go!
Go, go!
You got tough.
Shit.
You got tough. Yes, you got tough with Coco.
I'm taking Kyogre. I'm sorry. I'm taking my boy. I'm not leaving without Kyogre.
Leonia found Giratina.
Oh! That is,
Oh, I really want Giratina.
what have I got
Then
here?
save it, Nell. You can
Oh.
save it.
And I've just got Tapu Lele.
Okay, I'll get rid of my Tapu Lele then.
All right, but I think with respect, I think that's where we are on the end of this. On
Yeah.
a side note, I've just checked the IVs of the Kyogre. If you took it with you, it is best, decent, best, pretty good, best.
That's really good.
That's actually not bad. I mean, you don't really rely on a Kyogre with physical moves, so that's not bad at all.
How do you see the status on the
You mean
on the,
you mean the IVs?
Yeah.
So if you've done the battle tower and got to I think level 3, level 4, one of those, Aeon.
Oh. Yeah.
It was one of those, wasn't it? 3 or 4?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So once you get there, you get the option to do your you get the IV checker. So if you go into your Pokemon box and press the plus, you can find out when it does like the attack stat, defense stat, and all that. If you press it and do judge, it should show you there. But if you haven't done the battle tower, you can't see what they are yet.
Okay, so
The battle tower until you beat up Leon.
Yeah, beat Leon the first time and you get the access to the IV checker. So it's basically their way of saying, oh, you're dedicated enough to beat Leon with a battle-ready team for tournament play. Let's give you the tool to make you tournament-ready. Right. But, with that said, I think that's all for tonight.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
that was good fun, everybody. And what a way to end that.
Yep.
Totally worth it.
Yes. All right, but with that said, ladies and gentlemen, that is all for tonight's episode. So if I want to at least say this, thank you so much. So before we wrap up the stream and this and before, because Kotler wants to raid somebody, so we'll do that. So beforehand, I would like to say 2020 has been crappy for all of us in many different ways. Whether it's people we know have been affected, or whether it's been people losing things, whether it's been a job or loved ones or anything like that. And it's been sucky for everyone. So for all of us at Joy Charge Gamers, if we've even cheered your day up even for 1 single minute, we're glad we could help you through these troubling times. And we promise you that in 2021, all of us at Joy Charge are going to do the best we can for all of you, no matter whether it's myself, whether it's Kotlol, whether it's Gibatu, or Brian. The 4 of us together, whether it's with others like is in this Pokemon group, or whether it's our D&D sessions, us doing our own stuff, whether it's Kot with his Zelda, what if scenarios, theories, thank you for the word. Sorry, Kotlol, I didn't mean to forget it. Or whether it's my type of stuff, which is going to be happening soon, which is going to be my Shards of Wisdom. Thank you very much, Kotlol. Or whether it will be me with my Minute Melodies. Yes, and start casting in 2021. Yes, Kotlol, I'll start looking for voice actors. I'm on it. Yeah, he has a big theory going on. In fact, he's got another theory of Ganondorf as a good person. But, we'll talk about that later. But, other than that, if we have cheered you all up in any point of this, we thank you. If we have given you a single ounce of hope, I'm glad we could do that. And to the people in this call, if we have even relieved you of boredom, I'm glad we could do that.
I just do it just to hang out with you guys.
Yeah.
Note the key phrase. Relieve you of boredom. But there is, I hate to get a little on the mushy end, but there is something I really want to do just before we wrap this up.
Oh?
Del?
Yeah.
I know we haven't had the chance to physically meet with what's going on with all this, but I'm just putting this as a recorded thing because I think it's best if I do it like this. Del, you are literally one of the reasons I'm happy to keep going. So if anything else, I want to at least say personally to you, live on this stream, you are one of the best things that has ever happened, and I love every ounce of you. And I'm really glad that you are a part of not only my little stream team of this, but the love of my life. So thank you.
Thank you too. You're just wonderful, amazing, and just keep up the amazing work.
Mwah. sorry to get all mushy there. I'm sorry. I felt like I had to at least do this for the last one, because if tomorrow we're doing Jackbox, I figured now is as good a time to at least do something like this.
True.
But, if anything else, as I said before on a tweet as well, to all the friends, to all the colleagues who have been a part of every journey with me with all of this, thank you. Because I will say it like this, Hannah, I'm grateful for you with what you've done for the time when we shared, whether it's the Pokemon streams, helping out for the Pokemon D&Ds, or like what we're doing on the side, which I won't mention on stream because it's our little thing. And also, to Aeon, you have been a massive guest on most of our streams, whether it's the D&D sessions that we've done, the Pokemon sessions, or any other sessions we've done in all of this. So I think it's fair to say, dude, that you are an incredibly great person. And I'm not just saying that to you, but to everyone else who's done exactly the same, whether it's Theon, Blade, Glorify, you name it. Even Alex to its degree. But seriously, Aeon, to you and to all the other friends and fans, a big thank you to you too.
Anytime, Brownie.
And I'll say this, if any of you guys are getting teary-eyed, oh, fuck you. But seriously though, I think it's best if I said it on this, because I know it's mushy, but I figured if we're gonna do the last Sunday stream and tomorrow we got Jackbox, now's as good a time as to say it. So, from the bottom of my heart, thank you to all of you. And with that said, if you were charged with joy with this stream, you know what you gotta do. Hit the follow, search us up, you know what you gotta do. And if anything else, if you're not joining us for Jackbox tomorrow, for Jackbox TV, for the Jackbox games and stuff like that, we'll look forward to seeing you guys in 2021 with whatever we're going to be doing, whether it's our stuff on the channel or stuff on the live stream. And also, hopefully, we can say that this stupid virus is going to be gone and every single one of us is going to get fixed back up to a life where we can actually do shit.
Yeah.
But obviously that depends on common sense. Please, Lord, my New Year's resolution is that everyone has common sense. Wait, what's that? Donald Trump's still alive. There goes common sense.
Damn it.
Well, I had to make one joke. But seriously though, thank you to you all. And from tonight, it's goodbye from Brownie of the Joy Charge Gamers, and it's goodbye from our team here, from the incredibly loyal great friend Aeon,
See ya.
from the incredibly talented friend of Hannah.
Bye.
I nearly said Heidi because I'm used to speaking to her about this, I'm sorry. And also to the love of my life, to Del.
Boy, everybody!
You nearly got lost in that. You were like, oh, that's sweet. Oh, wait, live stream. And with that said, Cot wants us to raid Red Cinder, so we'll get a raid out there. But until then, guys, that's all for the main streams of these in 2020. Tomorrow we have Jackbox. If you want to come and join us for some fun, be our guest, you are welcome to do so. Must resist the obvious pun after saying that.
Yes, to be our guest.
You know what? It's not just my last stream of 2020, it's my last stream for Girl. Kidding. But other than that, if you're not joining us for Jackbox, we'll see you for the new year. And until then, guys, this is Brownie of the Joy Charge Gamers, signing off on Let's Play Live Pokemon Sword and Shield. Let's end with a spin, my character. Stay charged and catch you all later!
Bye.
See you later, everybody.
Bye! Happy 2021!
Let's send the raid to Red Cinder. Until then, catch you later. Okay, passing the raid on to Cinder as Cotlaw's request.